Fine, mammy, mamma, you know, Quabasroko, as I mamma, say, at the Bagana or Jumedia, so a great Calmation television so. And that a year, Wukwada, 22nd of July, after 2026. Yet, then you say, so I'm on the divine selection, I come in a woman, a man of pay, yet to me, I sorry, I yashasia, ye koye so, and yami adom, yami adom and kaya one coming no me. I'm talking about the grace, and can kaya one coming no me, on some, at the Hanam Ama, the say. And I'll pay any of my brain on Yashigu upon a soa, yet the Ebaba so, yet the Kaino, ye bet to your phone, Yashi, who cry, Senabaya and ne, Ukwade, and should I be a woman, who Fabia, Miss Mafebi, Naying and I yes see a boo, na yet to me a focus. Now you made a quacodin, yet to me pay attention very well, yet to me a ye, Amana affair. If a Croacata about a mountain sono, Naposo, Mrs. So, Eddie Amamo, we are near you, ye bedin como, yatuni day, a monologue, ye deria, if a agoken city, coffee jerry at the besomo, if a Croacata canaba mountain sono, my powerful better say no matter so the somo, at the asom, I'm a baby, I fair, but you want no ewo, and no pay a bedin como, a Ghana como Ghana ye, your Ghana in Puntuo, if a Ghana can come, Mr. Savage bread, at Snass, if it's a bray and non so a boy, a cause none to a bebo, near the Jumedian in a sea. I'm a baby, I hear for now. Make how say yes, stream live on Facebook, YouTube, and the social media platforms. I would aka. And you know a great commission TVGH. Follow, like, and share. Now, Jawa comment. Ewo na baby and ye for. I'm not pay. It's a pleasure to be on your screen. A dear major soul and ma kasama for ya Mansah. Bet me from me MC ya Mansah. Na me pajamin sa say ya. Na ma just logo so. Eddie mamo. I'm not pay. Quickly, Mama Yentu phone in shame no crying, and somewhere and pay yedi and common say and etie. You may be disappointed if you fail, but you are doomed if you don't try. You may be disappointed if you fail, but you are doomed if you don't try. We no, I bet you ya say I we fail. We didn't cook our brabum. A bayo yapa. Sadibia when you swap as a wiano. Anqui, as I'm Sibia or Cotroyano, we fairly a F in chains. We fairly poto. A bayo we ya, a bayo will cry ya. Namum nebaya we ya cassia pan say. Won't try beam. I know you will face a tragic and unavoidable end. So when you fail, you gather yourself once again. No was sorry, no proper home. No why you know as I hate grounds nibium. And no and Abama wedding with him. But sir, wedding cocoa fairly. Yaw dear ho. Now say main tribe him. May hammy who beam. Mammy, I know dear you will still mark time. Won't call him our brabo. It's an appear someone ye come one ye don't command say. You may be disappointed if you fail. But you are doomed if you don't try. Who fail no? Now you don't want to try. The more you fail no, the more who share with lessons. Every now failing no. Failure ever how to shape us. Failure ever how. Emma ye yedene. Emma decision be ye taking it to me taking it very well. And no. And a maya yetene, and no and a building a resilience, and no and a maya push you name. So if you don't fail in life, know your destination and you will not get it. When they are telling you their story. No, that doom no. I won't pass a common person will be room. Never no, baby, almost failure and a hot and almost share a hockena. Almost share ordinary. It's and also be a very successful in life. Offending you. Those prominent men and women are our mind Ghana and Amanoneno when they are telling you their story. Politicians and other prominent dignitaries and women when they are telling you their story. What Jane say? Chief Apostle Joseph A. Jackson. Also, the Chief Apostle. No. There are so many challenges of him. There are so many obstacles of him. Now, so man no. Oto from no sorry ye or propro ho or kentene ho and no nama and ne wabe chief Apostle Joseph A. Jackson and there would be a new man me no yet to me so ya babetna ha ye juma. What you say? So you may be disappointed, yes, I know there is a fact. I know you're too. But I know just say, we're failing no, tada. A lesson, shia, be free. Now we share free man, and then never build it. Ama we moving forward. Now be we no, wait me aye, ama na ye fefe. Life presents us with lots of opportunities and many comes mixed with difficulties. We can't have valuable things on silver platter. But we must really do real hard work to earn and achieve. It's worth fighting for your dreams and aspirations than sitting idle and praying for manna from heaven. Some are waiting for relatives and friends to uplift them. Do you even know how that person you are waiting on made it? It's time we get responsible for our lives and future. Let fire on the jar. Is the lifter of man and ready to bless your stubborn faith and hustle. I believe sir and someone of hey, mene wo channel, what happy be, nebebwa. You may be disappointed if you fail, but you are doomed if you don't try. Abushia, when and someone of pay it to your phone, I believe sir what happy na ebebwa ama ene Wednesday, it should be a woman. I'll bet me a tappy be ama na ye fair. But was a pass and a pay would see a semi a wo a supem. Mama yen didn't come a cry at soon a day a monologue, na and then come my ye dinner. Best Ramos a mofa video no answer so and mammy. A branch be an and 9 a yan ya. The 9 yo. Ya won't say okita we one ho. Okita we a one ho. Bebuni kotuko no so. Ya wo se ukita we bring it out. Oh, Mr. Amofanchame. Initially no na all deny. Oh, me kita we bia. If you won't say one shy, ya be bono no. Ose Mr. Am ya pache sebe. Ebusha fu mani ma mofanchame. Ose me ya pache. Eti Mr. Amo. Okoyi etu ni botoma. We ni ya cheche no okra temu a we ye pie. Yesi ya fa ya san kan. Nemo yede ba koma police for. No man kasa emra na ewo oman Ghana na. Enipa bebre nim se Ghana ha emra ni han enso mu na so mu a waso ba yehye. Ono asabio. Ne wa tochi makakra no. Okita wi o. Na ono de ni body ni everything ejejina so no. Ono kura kita. No ono sabe ne ho atoto ne kakra okita wi. Eja someone na paye bisa ne say obi asabe wankasa wonjina ye we no de kwaye den edia na de kwaye we na wakwa koto ana wakọ geto bi ema edia maun edia na de kwaye edia na beye wo apomode ne ho because wankasa wonjina osabe wonjina ye o enti wokọnum we na ekofa wuchire mu a two trouble one god wokọnum na ema wa brabo eye basa why na wo blame no wo ma mi owo ba asase su na be blame na papa ana ebushia na ya wo atomo no ana bro no na wo fiso no ana bro no na wo teso no na nka sebe bibi se atowo no e won sai nyina wo ho sebe e ya wonan e na ha no ho you can use for 10 fingers ana ense ya obade de ama wi e de aye bibi e ma emfaso apaso. But rather no, ono de onpanisa or ko ghetto. Akoto wi aba betwi egud ne boso o twene mi ne waje mu pua. O twene mi ne waje mu pua. Na nia emrante wa ne ye no. Me bo ma baso. Ni na ne say somanfa omonsa anka abrantie no. Ne bom omoka kire ne say ye do ba koma police fo. Na embre bia ewo Ghana etia sadie no omo de sambra no e de awio na mom ye fa yesa enka hwe wiase ye wo mo ba ye hwe ye ho so ye wate so obi twi wi go de bosu a eno nkire se wo so kotwe bi Esno bia na system send yet yo. Embia wo kwakotwe. Enchew. Na ekwakwanya ne yade nketenkete bi na efe abodama tiesim. Embia sebesi do kotwe na anyare hwe ono ene ne moja na fa. Na uswe. Wo kwakotwe. Na nkasa be dwene wo condition ho po ansa na watu saa anamo no. Abrante andwene saa ayi na ne condition wa dwene ho. Wakoto wi ehya ne kotokom. Na video ne da ho no. Efe wo stressa wo pache o me ya pache sebe bushafo mo fa nche me ya pache enti mo fa nche me a okotu ne botoma wi ni akekere wo ayi pepe mu ayeye pie bebu no especially you to no ye besere anope mo hwe mo so yie ena adwuma na da ho no won tra ho na ma na efisura ba o eye hard work na nyankopon ato ne nhira pa eguso ade amawo enti obetra ona kakra na obenya na obeboaboa no no de ye bibi no sebe wo de ton pure water kra obenya coins at the end of the day no obenya coins e de bia twaduade di wo de kwakoto wi esan se wo nan eye wo te no wa hyedwa kakra e bodwobodwo bi na wote wo mpo a abebu Oseme de koto wi akotwe ne waje pua na aye guy na nani aye hyen isi awona ho aka adwam enti bebu no ya besere mo ma ye very careful decision bi aye take no ejina si bi ya yes no munye very careful na brabo na ye bono enye trao achewache if you are not careful obeka so ti baby eyo na mom na enioma bi a wankasa no wo ye no eno na ahetew eche mom anyanya ahweye na bibibia enye fefefe ebusia we ni ensem anopai jumedi a yato ne din eye monologue me de asom anopai moma mentwa me hosema eye ni botete same ba krowa krata aba emontene so no na poso mesisusu ediamo ebesia
Opese utu kwan so opese oko UK opese oko any of the Schengen countries in Europe opese oko America opese oko Canada opese oko New Zealand opese oko Australia baby a opese oko bia no any December akwa ho no ne say Go Same Ventures I fan bi Go Same Travel and Tour your license na your boankrofo amomutu kwan pacho ye genuine Obeba office, ya no be yen krata be fill for bibia na ya visa application no the amount of fefe. Your visa sini bi wo hono ma adwuma eka ho. Your phone so TV so ne radio so mintimi enchire mu bebre. But oba Great Commission TV dan no mu anungu akantamantoa. Anything about wakwantuo no ye betimi aboa wo. Enti no bomoden na bra. Yetena se Monday to Friday anopa 11 kusi enumere 7 o'clock enti nakra no obeba beto ye Ghana ha baby a will be abra say a passport birth certificate and a document be a 2 kwan so no ye beboa open work permit open bank statement bibia ye beboa ye wo team of lawyers e wo aman ahodo so a ye no am na ye say adwuma no enti obi bia wutie mi a opese wo 2 kwan na okobobra Great Commission TV dynamo ewu nungu akantamanto no oba ubenya yen na ani yen edinko Go Same Ventures no ye the Go Same Rentals aba ye we license ye the car emma a driver for na motua ne kakra na say na tie o say unya Ghana card we Ghana ni awo Ghana card na our license no ape guarantor obi obeba be guarantee ama o say obe fill form ye be agreement na wa sign na yenso ye campaign no enso assign nti o guarantee no so be witness e the amount na ya ma o car pacho car na home use car a abagana yeyi efri abrochire ye cars ni nyina efri Canada any US and eba pacho yemfa Asian cars te say Oman, Dubai, any Japan near the derby. Cars here the burning in home use cars free US and Canada. Oba office and ne and upper 11 could see numerous 7. Penny for no be fancy she patch up with the push it abe 20,000 cedis. Ye comprehensive insurance amount. Insure car no fully 100%. Ye the tracker bohon ya monitor car amount. 20,000 na wuchiano ye betie free substantive amount num ya register car no only the first driver ye the car na sha wonsa ye car bia e ba ya ye sesa plugs na sesa oil na afi no ya hand over e de amawo a e wo se use car no say na ete ntimpacho wo a wo hia bi no bra fa wo guarantee bra ne bra ne be your deposit of 20,000 e 14 working days near the car na amount. The entire 14 working days, I will say a background check. Now, because he can't move. We between 30,000 near time car, it's worth 250,000. The amount your cars, no, over age in chain, it be a 2018, 2020. They were to require 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. Ne boarding. And you know, maybe your software na me dia to me ho so about we ni emfa tons en ko we business be failure. Na de ma famra kwan so su failure am do be famra kwan so. Enti bo modern say obeba na waba beje car ni bi dia ye adwuma be register ni tua 20,000 e bia wuntimi nya 20,000 cash ubetima betua ne kakra kakra oba ye bibie file amount no wetua ne kakra kakra eso a ne amount ho car obekọ police.
Right, yada masa samaje bre achen ama ye twa ye ho aba bibia ye dru no eye krowa krata aba emontene so no na poso e na meba besisi so e di amamo na ye sembre no moma ye nhase ne ye hyase a ye di eye daily graphic krowa krata no ene ye de hyase daily graphic krowa krata no ne ye de hyase na wo hwe eye front page hanmo a no sirens without approval. Cabinet direct MPs. Public restraint police escort. And no edaha. Ghana secures deal to reform small-scale mining. Christ the King School marks 70 years of Catholic education. Assemblies of God Pentecostal Council commiserate with Gabon. Mid-year economic review must focus on revenue mobilization, economics, and the way aba and semi a daily graphic krowa kratano ekruche ede amaye. Momayanko a daily guide krowa kratano, daily guide krowa kratano. NSA under far over 60 Ghana city service allowance deduction. AG Ghana pays tribute to late Yana. 34 fight for Ashanti NPP executive's position. 28 suspect nabbed for cybercrime, human trafficking, deals, and no ewaha. Ofori Atta still facing criminal charges. OSP. Parliament assesses gold bonds $16.11 billion gold trade. Wayne and Samoa daily guide krowa kratano ekruche ede asomye yenko a daily searchlight krowa kratano the daily searchlight krowa kratano. Want to miss conviction? A monstrous injustice, says Atachia as he vows to battle Supreme Court. Minority declares legal battle over want to make convictions as appeal targets constitutional questions and corporate liability. And no Edda Hanomo, if you wish to Honomoa, GJA 6 members' proposal to reveal media awards ahead of 30th edition. Accra Technical University Outdoors Business School. FSCID uncovers major human trafficking and cybercrime network. Anone and Samoa, the Daily Searchlight, Krowakratano, Akakabomo Edi Asumi Anope. Yanko Eye, the Daily Gist, Krowakratano, the Daily Gist, Krowakratano. 12.6 million Ghana city scandal rocks national service. Service personnel scammed and no Edda Hanomo. Apostle Kojo Safo funeral preparations reach climax and also Ewa Hanomo. FAE Ata Achia unveils 20 grounds to unturn Wotome's conviction. OSP government cry foul over U.S. court ruling on Ofori Atta case. If you wish to Radio Gold DJ ducked for 200k Ghana cedis land fraud. And also Ewaha. NPA reject 78.6 million Ghana cedis, not claims. Defend audit findings. 9 weeks after IMF exit, NDC returns for $1 billion dollars loans upon Nkrumah reveals. And semi a daily gist Krowakratano and Ekruche Ede Asomie. Yanko the informer Krowakratano, the informer Krowakratano. OSP denounces U.S. court ruling on Ofori Atta, says its case is not before any immigration court and no Edda Hanomo. NPP chases Mahama over alleged Galamsey petition against NDC officials. Hot tribunals build consensus first. Bawumia to Mahama. If I will share a commentary pattern, tribunal for what? And to jail who? A Yasama Omobisa. Reshuffle signals quick government as appointees and party big ways jostle for positions. And if a NPP falls on the danger, the chronology of events and the questions that refuse to go away. 14 years on, memory of President John Evans Atta Mills lives strongly in my heart without my presence. Asumodwe Park and no Edda Hanamoa and Semi the informer Krowakratano and the Asumye. Ebushiayanko eya the custodian Krowakratano, the custodian Krowakratano. We will fight for justice for Wontumi, minority leader vows and no Edaha. Dr. China sues Haptel for 5 million Ghana cedis over campaign short code breach and no Ewaha. Wontumi sentence as justice turned upside down upon Nkrumah. If a NDC fails on SHS double track, set 2029 to end the system. Banks write off 883.7 million Ghana cedis bad loans in 4 months. And also Aya and Samoa, the custodian Krowakratano. Ede Asomye. Yanko Aya the Ghanaian Times, Krowakratano, the Ghanaian Times, Krowakratano. Danger looms at Sunyani Airport. Bets from nearby landfill pose threats to aircraft. And no Edahanomo. FAE nation faces acute shortage of neurologists and also Ewahanomo. Government, World Gold Council partner to boost responsible mining. If a stigma blocking things from reproductive health info and also Ewaha ARHR and Edibaye. FAGAR House of Chiefs begins hearing 6-year-old petition on Gamanche dispute and also Edda Hanamoa and Semi the Ghanaian Times Krowakratano Ekruche Ede Asomye. Ebushafo Krowakrata aba emontene sono naposo and anope mesiso ede asomo ye twaye ho aba siaba agokensie tia Kofi Jerry ayakrado yebasia.
for Anti-Herbal Center asoya ye Spanish enupa. Ye can Spanish ye was Spanish garlic capsules. And ye was Spanish garlic mixture. Enoya fa abe from fidiemu. Ama bodi nyansa pefua. Oshe nnuane ni nnuro so wo mamuni wiase amansam agye mu se eye. Obi a wutie me a onase ataatai sa wo ye oba anase bema. Wa wokwa a wontumi na kra wa woda kakra bi na wani ti a wontumi na bio wo so a woda mpo na ade kye a na honam nyina ya wo ya sa woda sori na wani so biri wonti wo sori gina to ansa bebu ahwe wonante kakra no wa bre wo fra bronsan po de ne na bobo wakoma bom se kim agye sa wo gina home etese se bi obi esan wo a ene na uhia Spanish garlic capsules ne Spanish garlic mixture ebebua masa wo haw no agyae na mom hye no so say openfo num bi de o ma abofra no fo ene abofra woni mfie dumienu 12 years wonum bi de opa bi etu atonko keo e wo kumase anasa okanhye drug lane Accra. Your number na da screen so no 0266 114111 Spanish garlic capsules and Spanish garlic mixture edupapani.
Asra kase enkoma tweri amponya me obosoro ebo asase se adepa etimi achie biom Lilion sa enetie anapewei but obi bia se we timi atwa here live on Great Commission TV Ako kensiem tia anapawe ade bro gana ho do dwumedie so nchia kase enkoma Apostle Silver and Reverend Edmund Lai na afei de nchia kase esopa enkoma yenyina ya papa Chief Apostle A Jackson na power show live wo bibia owo na nchia etoso enkoma yenyina ya mame your managers nana ya papa bi anapawe said you to me my akwenya ye to me did you made a bro anapawe but joining live on Facebook now I joining live our YouTube channel now I joining live and so our digital platform and the multi TV platform a Great Commission TV now failure on social media no a Great Commission TV GH you shall see our amanoni and some you shall see our transfer ekoba nyina na afide de local news ne kakra e de afra e di amau anapawe ye hyase dia na ye hyase ewo abrantia ni di Alex Scott Osina kan Edema bomb off last season one of the prospects ewo bomb off set up ni mo entin way and a comma transfer bebrina etimi eba ho na Manchester United ahwe Arsenal and so ahwe no other clubs the Tottenham Hotspur almost entimi ahwe no way na ema bomb off etimi ede extension contract extension to in baku mienu miensa enora de beto dwane se wasan so akan so turn it down contract extension I was say anka obi stay our bomb off no inti baby ade ne kone de one hwe ya club bi unity e the better proposal about dia na chese Alex Scott ebetimi efi bobo kwa ne dindi Bournemouth etimi akojoin ni ada club sa enati e wo ho yembo shi na yenko Chelsea ahwe ye ho ye ko Chelsea in connection with Aston Villa obo Chelsea players mienu na yedidi enkomo ewo ho Chelsea players mienu na yedidi enkomo ewo ho na abranta ni dindi Jackson abranta ni dindi Jackson eni abranta ni dindi Ganacho na enkomo eba ewo honom se Aston Villa ewo interest ewo sa two players we mu edentia if say Aston Villa Chelsea team akọ Aston Villa akoto abrantia ni din edi Morgan Rogers and Wayne Aston Villa and so ayo madwene say bibia timi koye dia na omedi enkomo ewo ho abrantia ne din Eddie Jackson ene afei Ganacho na ometimi edidi enkomo ewo two players we ehun say bibia koye dia na Unai Emery a head coach edema Aston Villa no ometimi anya mrantia mienu we Nicholas Jackson na afei die Ganacho no kwesi akan ede ama Aston Villa bobokuo no sa enati enso wo ho ye to aso na ye ko abrantia ni dindi Mazens Locres osina kan edema Crystal Palace na fei o ye national team edema France edema France France national team no World Cup etwemu otimi esi akan edema France national team sa enati ewo honom no sa enati ewo honom no enti bebia dia ekọ say Chelsea etimi show interest ewo abrantie ne ho interest awo show ne say bibia etimi koye dia Chelsea aka e ato so mo experience defensive midfielder, a defensive player which is C back bibia etimi koye dia Chelsea show interest. Arsenal enso show interest ewo na so Chelsea and they currently concrete bibia etimi koye dia omenya abrantie ne din the market osina kan edema Crystal Palace osanso a French international now with timi akosi akan edema the Blues ewo Stamford Bridge stadium ne so Yento also enko Mark van Bommel, one of the candidate Belgium national team, etimi edidi ne ho komo papa se bibia etimi koye dia na obedba beje dwumedie no edie sinebo na waye the head coach of Belgium national team no nidindi Mark van Bommel dodo na ebe kan di no former player edema Bayern Munich asanso si akan edema FC Barcelona na currently ne there or head coach of Belgium league ni mu na Belgium for FA akase bibia timi koye dia na se kwanya no eda ho dia omo the national team no ebe shenen sane witimi ahwe Belgium national team no yento so na yenko abrantie Conrad Lema osina kan edema Bayern Munich no and no waiting extending the contract no they are 2029 more 3 years for Lema this season obesina kan atwaso esia kan ediama Bundesliga side that omudi edi Bayern Munich yanko John Duran abrantie we now your former Aston Villa player osanso efi ho ekosi akan ewo the Saudi Pro League Nasa na ofi hono enotimi eko Bobokwa ewo Russia ekosi akan ewo ho kakra na bibia ntimi ankoye edi amano ankoye amano enti otimi efi Bobokwo no sisi anu wasanso akọ long season term loan ewo team ewo Portugal Benfica Lisbon ewo Portugal abonten so bibia eho ena this season no obesi na kan edi amomo no ena be na 22 just edi ama Benfica Lisbon ewo Portugal Portugal abonten so yento aso ewo Arsenal the champions of EPL, the champions of England. I'm resume season, another Nyame Adom, and I'm resume season, I'm starting pre-season training, I'm starting training grounds, London, Abonten, so Saanity, and so Arsenal, so Ghana brand here, former Brighton Wolverhampton player or right back at the map. Brighton no wa currently no was sign Ediama QPR Queen's Park Rangers are more the championship of England World Championship nemo Brancha nidindi Toric Lamptey this is when Timenya call up Ediaba Black Star squad nemo when Timenya make squad no now so we Timenya contractor we be seen kind Ediama QPR London Abonten so yamba local story way na ya Timi atwa so Kumasi Asante Kotoko ometimi assign head coach washas ye Juma Edi Amomo na Kotoko start pre-season start training Abrantie way man way every South Africa currently the head coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. This season to watch out. This season NOD Ijuma Ediama Kumasi Asante Kotoko, the Ashanti based club team Musi Akai Ghana, the GPL Premier League niveau. Yan to aso ne Black Star Moon some the woman said currently you World Cup the Black Stars of Ghana at a ranking 65th team, 65th national team our the world ranking mo Ghana Black Stars and the torso 65 you can't country sing Boma Ghana Black Stars at that 65. Now over the African log in the Ghana Black Stars and that 14th our African national team ranking no that 14th ejuma ewoda yini no enye ejuma ketwa nyame adoma ye bet kan ehun asem later ye nto so ewo Summertex 04 Summertex currently no no timi assign your new coach head coach and Idindi Nana Kweku Ajamai on here currently head coach for Summertex Bobo Kona mo GPL anymore in commodity be etimi ashase wo kotoko camp no say bibi etimi ko ye dia omo former player Idindi Golden Ablode or former Asanso cup winner at the Kumasi Asante Kotoko kasa bi etimi epemu se bibi akoye dia na kire se omo the team manager no ebe she Golden Ablode nsa na wetimi edi dwumedie no ewo ho Yamboshi na yanko Italy abonten so yako abrantia ne dindi Luka Modric the veteran the story bi e ka kire mo se na nkomo bi e ko so se obetimi extend contract no ana se onko na bebi a nsem ne edru ne se kasakasa na timi edru kire between AC Milan and so any Luka Modric nti bebi edru ne de na chese Luka Modric e de nsam contract ase e ama Bobo Kwa Nidindi AC Milan. About 2 years with option to extend the contract. 2 years on the table and with 1 year season to extend. If player no ekase up with a very good salary at AC Milan, ebetua Ediama Luka Modric. Yanya ya last story na yentimi sorry so na ya last story abrantia Nidindi Anthony Taylor wareta from the referee Ejumanemo or you're one of the well-known referees that were EP on and also on the world stage, on the World Cup stage. In the last World Cup against France, against Bobo Kwani in Portugal, and against Spain, and I gave it to me and the one and then the last referee out to me Eddie World Cup now a team recently Jordan retirement letter to me I got to join the referee department and say on to also any referee biom fama jumedie no ntisai na ti Anthony Taylor with me areta from the referee ejumana and a brebe my brese betimi ade go kensem ti ya ede brom anapa we ye wagana hondo jumedie so ya sore so ya beto aso ya mansa beto jumedie so e wo discussion segment e wo ko akanta mo pese mo na afeye the to aso no o betimi ede ne nyina ede ama Ghana for no menchi mu fidie no mane enkoso a enda ha na yemfa World Park ne mane nyina bro e mo refer say every Saturday no Ghana every Saturday so Sports Avenue yetimi yebeshia na yetimi the sports ekosoro eko ebani nyina ede abram over the weekend na over the weekend the fire no e wo be osoro papa e be phone lines no ede ma ya hwefo na yetimi edi Ghana football no eho ensem na fida yetimi atenase e wo discussion segment no so sa enati e wo ho na ye twa ye ho na ye ba yetimi ato aso gin no e Kofi Jerry the Ghanaians those who know their God shall do express abo oni dua no nyame enetimi e proud ho me be sisi a
I know, sir, Omoye. God bless you for watching me. Ene abrabomu ayeden. Enontino mpempi no discussion bibi mo na was we are very careful. Na maso yahwe eye go say travel and tour ya Ghana. Ya register and our friends no. You cry a license. Now, as an experienced immigration and legal student, no, Adeba Kwa Abua Menese, Mene immigration experts, Edins also both Europe and North America. Now, according to the way he say, work permit. Uro mind be more dear we hear the kind of work permit. Utri now they have filed them out room as a permanent resident there na what really. Enutina say obey a honoma consultations across yama immigration advice. Ni a suggest your micro and said the okwa ebetimi aboa. Na ene you know akwanya naba me di nipa 50 so your ba we be ma any kwansa obru 50 years. Me de wo call Serbia. Me agency or honum license or recruit to only Europeans or more the European communities no and recruit to beyond Africa. And today and say me wa Finland package any Germany ni ade and they did to cry again. And he said Nyankopon ye wadom na me apply work visa amount at the Serbia okoye wejuma. After 6 months no agency no etimi boawo ema ura Finland, Germany, and I say any other Schengen community. Ebia obusu yani say pe obi oye genu no onya visa amount. Unya Italy anka woko, unya Canada anka woko. But the opportunity is there, so we start a free baby. Ukra with 3-year work permit, that's all was Serbia. Utimi be your account. Ejumana we are no or the Obronika or BB to say contract and I say agreement with a company no ahaiwa on in the year to Masani ma way in you make a boom. Na Boawama once a visa at the co or Maya at our comaso. Obi could be Libya and Odi could do Italy and then the American citizen and as who grab Dutch passport. And in Kuti will be Emma, the old person we know. And Sessa go same travel and toy or Ghana, said the American Nungwa Kantaman to Great Commission TV dining. But your person needs also a number in the good screen or so no obey me afa 0244425804. Anything about what you or person will relocate, or person or cossettle or mind be so. A bit my boy, but in print there. Obi a wutie me bia my advice will say untime emfa kata ana Dubai ana Saudi Arabia ana Jordan ana Middle East and to Serbia no obi enu a obejo passport ato obi enu hono mo a obe control you sika ma o contract ni wo a renewable ultimate na kronum yebetimi ama akwankyera ahodo ya akwantu mu akwankyera obetimi e de akoba ebi foforo enu nti se onsa ekan video na se wo hwa na wabomoden se obefre number na e wo so no but o mini social media platform bia so a ma assign wo bia oba media mu a e number de go screen so na mde be ma di nti a me yesa no me person no be abe chat wo Facebook, TikTok, Instagram ne ade no be so kofa my identity bia account fa me pictures ni media ono so dia yesa enti anything about what going to send no contact here but bring there 50 people me the more ko Serbia amama ko ye adwuma me pacho me ne wonye adwuma ewo social media why ready my office no nungo akantamanto Great Commission TV dining Monday to Friday ho anopa 11 o'clock kusi anwumre 7 o'clock ubetimi aba yenyina de ensa ba shakrata ase enkohyehyia ankrofo wo hotel ne ade ekwan ho mall ne ade se wo ye akwantu ama akwantu obi betima ye ebe faili obi share obi obebo me no kasa sisi obi abasa me ne Canada man. You are refusing it 2 times. the omomudi kan ye nyina akora ohun omumu bia enti meye den na mayesa akwantu na man the advice I'm the man no also me pa another gateway man no ti me koye adwuma ho no asa build it no huye or building no huye so what I say that's a Canada no person ko wetimi dia ko nyankopon shira your friend chief apostle Joseph A. Jackson me asofo and I'm say businessman me dwini nyanka ne mobrofo mo me asofo me with the heart of a shepherd and I'm with the mind of a businessman. So contact me. It was 0244425804. So I am paying near boss. And your Thomas, but your business. Oba a business. Tini ready answer. A shekratasi. Nyanko Ponshra.
Right, yada masese mwajebre atwen amaya kwaje agu kensietia efi Kofi Jerry Hall baby yedru no kruwa krata kakra na aba emontre so no eno ena mene Shafatu Muhammad ye ba be pensem yede aso eti yansembre no mama me manachi na me mana kwaba na efi yenhye ase Shafa. Good morning
Madam.
bibi aboko
Oba de ada Roma na wo so
adum abi adum yede nyame ase. I believe say family no bia ho ye
nyame adom odi achen ye de na kire se
yede nyame ase anope krata be na ukita
mekita daily graphic de obo ekrata no
ene oni yenhye ase anope
entine busua se hye de obo nkrata no pensem ase ana ene anope daily graphic de obo krata na se okunini de obo krata say truth and accuracy every day na krata for eto so miensa e wo daily graphic de obo ekrata no na we no eye chese ade se cabinet amom kabia ewo mu na mo de to eye mrahye bedwafo enimu e na afen so no eye Ghana afo ade hye nyina enimu se eye chese ye na makwan na kwantempo ahodo so na sirens ahodo horns ahodo aye bulu a chese intase bia enimu ya to mi krata no krampo ye ni bi ewo ho to mi krata bi eni ho ewo ma ho kwan se ye hwe ne mbulo sa horns bi na se traffic akra be di mu ntino ye be hwe ne di eye kwan so hye ye no se no ye di nyansa kwan da fa ho ana pop se ye twam eni no omne kokobo abasa mrahye bedwafo mo hwe na mu ndi so sa so na Ghana de hye so enhwe no mu ndi so na no ada ye no nsia breaker se bo Paramount News Great Commission TV what say se empo ma hya se police adwuma eku no o ma hya se o mo hya se nkranpopuni mantemu na se kwan hodo ene akwantempo ahodo e wo nkranpopuni mantemu hanu so o mo di se adwuma die no o mo so nipa makomako 1054 pe chi ya che se sirens ahodo e bo bom ka mu no o mo di ye dede tuatwa nkrofo so no se to mi krata kra no won mo eni bente na cabinet na to just say se wo ehyen a wo be hwe no bro sirens bi make sure say to mi krata wo na se wo kita to mi krata na so mbeji atum sampa asuma se wo twa ehyen die wo kita to mi krata na so mbeji atum dia na se no na wo se Minister of Interior and also nsa etim ehye sa to mi krata no asen Eto so na ekwa kratafa eto so eye du miensa page 13 daily graphic de obo ekrata no emu na we no na kire economics bi na wakasa economics no kire se ni dia wokitemu eye professor eye bokpin wakasa e da kire se china da enche bia eye soafo ye photo safo eye numnyafo Dr. Kissel atofo asem media budget okọ oman mra shebe fia akọ kire ne bobre ne ebeko kom nyina obaka akọkọbo emu enkyerem na wo kire se e wo se ni focus no nyina efa media budget a wode ba no enko yesika sem ho nti wo kire se kamia akọkọ se e wo hwe oman Ghana ha omo ye hwe eje eto ahodo edifri wo hono no omo so na eto ye dibu egu won so nti we waka kire no wo so won hwe na say omo hwe no taxes ahodo aba beto enyama so no se be kire enya de bebo ebe ma Ghana fo ya so ahyi papa nti omo hwe no ngungu nyamam na no entimi embo ma setena mu so enya from emma oman na sa de se oman Ghana mu na kratafato so edu miensa ase hono mo na me won we echesenche bia be bosumi ni echire ni na yete se Burkina Faso eba na oman Ghana omni omun kita hude ba na dwade ho nsem se Ghana ombekra ekosua de free Ghana akọ Burkina Faso man ni mu no ade se Burkina aban no se just enya de obepene so omo aka so mo de omo no omo hwe na omodi nti yen so yen pe kwan ye be fa so de yen de chese adwaman so de be kọ no ene nyame adom ekoba na se kuafo omo de na ekosua obusu aban ka bi mayo ene nyame adom na kire se ohwemfo ni e wa ha no mu se ya eye onumanyafo Eriko Poku wono osoafo hwe nwiane ne ekwenju ehun ensam so sanso na maami Elizabeth ofosu ejare wono so osoafo hwe ndwuma na fe so kwadwuma na fe infididwuma ho ensam sanso so no na Ghana om delegations ahodo om nyina eka ho bia bokopio mo Burkina Faso a na chese Burkina Faso aman panyifon so eka ho makọ asetena ka mutia bomu dwendwene kwa mbefa so na sesa aman mienu yi be na dwede ho nsam a betime gya no so pampen na se bibia timi akoye na numu no na nyame ayadom abro ayipuma kwan mu omaja to mo se oman Ghana kosua chese betime akra edefi oman Ghana ni afi de kwan da ho ye betime akra kosua edefi oman Ghana fe so tomato so eka ho bia ye se epono no ebie intine dwede no ba be koso anesa ye kokratafo etoso eduonu n9 24 wo daily graphic de ubo ekrata no emu we no na chese be pie mu ha we Tanzania kane mampanyin edema Tanzania man no we kokobo futo na wode ma ebibrem aman mpanyifo no se wono enhwe kame akakọ se oba ebibrem man hanom se epomudi ho nsem na ya na se ebenya mmoa de ahyehye honom no ya na akakọ ebu achibini to akere se brini ne se yanka se ni beba ye ho so na etimi ediska ahyehye apomudi ahwe ye no honom se na ebe ya da chibi mpo yare bi ete se na yenya emmoa afamfira mahodo no honom a ye ni enkotutum emfa enka ye se nti ase ye bobo wade se ediska akade ahodo beba ya pomudi aso ye hono mo se na beboa ama bibre man so na ba na pomudi ho nsam a betime gina ne national affairs so no etimi afa ne ntamapa efra we Christ the King school na so matime the anniversary we neto so edio so 70th anniversary course so na chese emfa nyasam keto ye course so president ye speech giving day nyasam keto nenye impanyifo kiremu a efutom de match se suafo ye wonom ehwe na se anniversary mo di omo kire se enya disua no ko muso maba beje ntete ewonimde afa na so no mo hwe se moral lesson mo do be nante na kire se edi adibuo ebesi ye ni so na afa so no ye betietie nkrofo no na kire se kwan pa no ye be hwa nante no ma ye ntwe ho emfemfre yakopon asem ho ntini na ma hwe de futo amosuafo ya na se abra na 70th anniversary ekoso no ni nyina ho nsem daily graphic de obokrata no ahwe de agba no pemenya bi akenkan de amawo
Abusuya same to aso a mede daily guide krowa krata no na mede to aso na yenko krata fa etoso miensa ni nyina ne se NSA underfire over 60 Ghana service allowances deduction ukwa krata fa etoso miensa benye bi akenkan National Service Authority a yetwa ditia NSA na ye bomo sobo ye pa ni nyina efa 60 Ghana cedis a omoti afi personnel no omo aketwemu a omo enye aware just say omo ni mo hwe na we ama eye service personnel na mo dodo be 1000 no ababonti e kasa ni na ne say eye 180 Ghana cedis a yesi compulsory deduction a bo so miensa bia ya chefi omo sikem eye 60 Ghana no omo so omo dey see eye capacity building program our National Service Personnel Association no organize omo ni eyi and I call into partnership eye Zuzu's Atlas Limited and I cause our partnership. The way Nama personnel question said legal basis and any day. And then some also the preoccupy some more tea a Ghana if you obia akatrema yen ya aware and on to Momo Diana Mombetrim where my aye a quay at the my service personnel no almost some of the men some at the Barbonte to be a money a National Service Personnel Association of Ghana where a statement on the Barbonte and I know if you had July 17 wafi 2026 on the Barbonte omuchema asemi a National Service Personnel ni omudidi omudwene ho montiase inteni menimi ya omo manu predi ene mpempre ye embrem na sika no a omote no omomode emechim efeso omo mpe encheche muso a emode bia ne bo musika na omate no omatetetete no omomode efa omade ma anyasa ebeye boachibidi into kwokratafa etoso miensa na Ubenya bi akenkan wakratafa etoso miensa na and Assemblies of God Ghana pay tribute ediama yana na Assemblies of God Ghana and pay tribute ediama the late king edima dabon yana Mahama Abukari the second amuchema papa anana anyway aka Assemblies of God asafuni ye papa statement almost superintendent general ediba bonse Reverend Stephen Wegam ediba bonse ne omani soni odwa omo edema late ya na won che papa wa bono omode pa efan asomodwe ho ewo dabo na wa ya de pa Assemblies of God asafo ho nyina omo ti asomodwe ma oha bia eni ho no enti nana ya na ato nana no wonse do a omo ntena ho ewo so de omo nsem omo nwen ensem edugu nkrata so edema dabo ene ebusua ku a omo de hye ato nana no ewo nse do eno so wo kwa krata fa eto so miensa na obenye bi aken yanko kratafa etoso ensiano na ya say 28 suspects ya chiomo ne nyina efa cyber crime ho human trafficking ne fe amdeals ho Ghana Police Service achi enipa 28 esu say omonye anakro no sem no omodi akotene wo mu yepa na intelligence led operations omo target is cyber crime human trafficking and illicit arm dealing ewo oman Ghana mu nyina na mo kire mu a enipa be 33 and omo ye victim ewa semi mu efe so omatumi a rescue dodo na omo kire mu a statement omo de ba aboti Andre echema nkofo chi ebimu efi matayeko afienya Fata community kwabenya Ashanti region na FA nkro kakra ekeka ho na wotwe ababetwam na omechema suspect ya yechi omo ewo matayeko afienya tema efa intelligence led operation eda July 3rd 2026 ewa fie mu a omobomode ekeka omo hobomo ekwache sa enkonfoi na omochema suspect na omodi enie College Francis Olayi Ojo and Matthew Bolo Gan and Jahid Bellu and Abdul Rahman Nufuzi and a talent Nivi and a prayer Morrison and Lawe Abdul Aziz David Ogo Bona and a gift prince and a Kingsley Ernest Sankofwe yakabo mo yetumi akwachi omo na omo kira Francis no ono ene gang leader no ono ene coordinate ye pa yetumi akwachi omo asisi amene nkasei a police for saso omo page a emra no ene ombedi wokọ kratafa etoso ensia na ubenya bi akenkan kratafa etoso miensa na ofori ata ye kira the criminal case no charges no egusua ewo ho OSP ene di ensemi edi aba ye hwe se bibia ebedede na asomdwe aba
Ewusua mento so na the Ghanaian Times do bo ekrata no na mehwe de ato so ama say the most authoritative newspaper na kratafa to so du miensa no na kire so mo so man Ghana nyansam ketwa eba no doctors ne surgeons won mo mo operations yi bi se eba no dwunso mu yade ya ewo ema na mema ho nyina kokopie mu ayarasabia hodo no mo say ye say doctors ne surgeons no o ma short you Oma short into way and one sem and ababeto dwan we kokobo nti na mo kire sa ba no ma nani enko ho pesa sa yarwa no so cases no e ya na ka do so pa nti ko ba ne say doctors for ye nya bi na nya surgeons operations na nya makodo ne beden na koso na sa yaresa e fa sa e yare no ho no e ba ba e boachi bidin eno no sanso na Ghana ban no ene World Gold Council no ahwe edikaso bomu na sa nyina no e fa se fo magude etu no kwan paso no ebetimi egina national etimi akọ nanim sa na be ya na etu no kwan bone so no illegal mine na ya friend galamsey ibi ase anasa ne kono so betimi egina mupa na ya hwe etu asene bibia etumi ayeka makama sanso so no na kire se yese abofra ne titiri kra ne emma ya mudi ompanyi fie so a yesi teenage hono no ha na adolescent stage no ba no reproductive health na oh nese ba ye ma before na den na wusuen na wusuen de oya kolabone yesi satri mupon adane stigma de amamofra ne tit say onya ne panyi fie so say ya bia oba bechima ne ade san kire no ye nhwe mfa nkire no nese no na odi nyi ane se ba ne sa adesua wo sa enko ho no onya ehunimde no sa adesua no wonya entin ka bia sam pempe so odu ho a bia na owofo woni na trasa no se import cheche ni no betimi atena se sa brewe wo yesa betimi anyam wo yesa nso so na owofo no hu ni se eba ne sa na dodo na hu ni se bia afrika na wo ye den wo se abofra nso mo kire se enye sa nete nyini na eka nkire hwe no beboa ama abaya ne hu se agro we mekodi ya agobone me yesa ya esen ya de bebre mi ni no sa no de bia na adwen wo so nya de a wo bebe ho krampo na capacity mi abaso nti o ma kire se stigma ne hwe ne yenja ne ntimi mo mufra emaye na ntimi mboa na se ba no reproductive health education na omuntimi enya hunim de na ntimi mboa wonom we yesunya ne airport ho na yehuri akwakọ gina yi kire se okokopie ho na se airport ho abola bi wo ho na nyasam kitoso mina no se abodom pie no mo kire se enoma hodo na mpete na se na ekaka ho nyina ho na mo na wo ahwe airport na flight ba betu na pete be kokoko ebe cross flight oye ne de beba nti omo chese oye ne no omo ntwai kra enje entumu o manga no omo so ti we no eye ho kokobo omo kire se aircraft abra omo betu ya chese no mahodo na na mu wiemu e de sign beba nti no mpanyifo hwe na wo no entu eho anamon enkran hanum se na nanum atrankonya na se emre bi be mfie nsia ehuni a mu de petition ekọ ye nyina efa gamanche ne ho ensensem chesa hini ho nsem no no ho nsem chesa ahyase a ho nsem so no mba behwe edi a nini na chesa ganeta izobokrata no ahwe ede ho kyeremu aba ene anopai
Ebusuya yantua so FM mamwa na medi daily searchlight krowa krata no na medi toa so the daily searchlight krowa krata na wo hwe front page hanmoa want to mean the conviction on the sentence no akoye boachi bidi honestly minority side na NPP amanyoko no omonje ntum we ama the lawyer attachia ababonti ochema ye be battle e was Supreme Court akasa asemi a judge ye friend say Audrey Kukuvite ade babonte na tembo no enjina yi achiachia na mom de behwe osi sa na tembo no shocking pa den se ubua obisa okodem 20 years enti asem yo mo Supreme Court ebe fesu yi pa wo hwe lawyer attachia ne foni eda hanomo if a minority so wo mahebedwom so no mo kase o mo se o declare battle wo want to mean the convention so kwan bi o mefa so a asemi o mehwe no mahwemu yi no o mo behwe so pa amasomodwe aba na wontume so enya ne fa wodi efe Ghana Journalists Association so and ACK members no omo proposal omo say nyame aduma 30th edition awards media awards no omo hwemu ye pa ito mo hia members no madwen kire ensem ho ye femfa ne sen ye femfa ha obia fa na dwen kire mbra ne yenkenka mbom se na be ya 30th edition no ebe ye fe na ayekra behwe wo so a wokọ Accra Technical University omo so omo pa business school who entama almost say obibia opese oya business no omomodi ambra Accra Technical University na omra machine de sanabe ya obetumi akode name na damabi ono so etumi gina ye na edwuma sem no ono so enya ama bibia ayefefefe CID for so and ometumi apa major human trafficking if cyber crime network no ho and rather no sanameka ni nipa be 28 ya kire omo na ade ebi wo matayeko ebi wo afienya ebi wo fata community efe wo kokwa benya ene ne ekeka ho na Sankofo no nyina yetumi achi omo endrada CID boss edi sansem wo nyina edi tudwa ewo enkwan popo ne mantem we ni ensemo a daily searchlight krowa krata no edi asome ya no pay ebushafo yetwa ye ho se ba beyi wa no ye besia.
Abusia Yankopon enhira pacho monje sa number yi ene anopai number wo je no simple me pacho wo a opese utu kwan ekọ amanone wiase be biara opese wo kokọ bra say ye New Zealand, Australia, Canada, America, any of the European countries now open certified and trusted travel and tour company Abuawa, and anything about immigration consultancy. Me kanfo go same travel and tour at the mount. Me kofa buy. Go same travel and tour beboa. We ask baby a person could be from birth certificate, passport, document bia we here dear to coin. Ubi a ubusu ni wo man bisu no opesa obekanensa ni nyina ye beboa. Ama waye enti no go same travel and tour fa ho ebe don yen ebe boa ye the cars every amanone Canada and US abagana e home use cars ebi enya 5 years ebi enya 7 years ebi enya 7 years 5 years 3 years any ade ye the maw e ma the year adwuma no atua ne kakra broni friend work and pay na mo man hyehyɛ e wo ho I was say unya Ghana card. I was say unya license. Na unya guarantor. Ubi obe guarantee amount. Na fi unya 20,000 Ghana cedis. So unya 20,000 Ghana cedis na. Enema we na your requirement. You bet 20,000 Ghana cedis na free substantive amount no. Na ya spread the akana amount. Na wetimi edi aye adwuma every week bia no you sales. Emre no so na car na be ye wo dia ye de car ne ma wo hyehyɛ wo ho ye mpɛsɛ different driver ebetwi car no sɛ wo yare na wu apake car no wo ho tɔwa no atoa so ye mfa car ne ma spare ɛda ye behu sɛ wo de car na ma spare no ye be terminate contract no because ye mpɛsɛ wo be sɛ car no mumu bi koye work and pay na ma sɛ car no car ne be ba be di wo nsɛm no na afei agye ne ho ye de car na emount say fa bobra hwe wo yire na wo man wo busua na wontimi nya ebia 250,000 Ghana cedis emetuanti yes tua 20,000 per yen spread the aka no an ye de comprehensive insurance amount eno na ye de ye car no ho nkrata wo DVLA eno abi na ye de ye track atum na akronfo bi a mebo so wa anye wo kwan so amprepraw ye monitor car no 24 hours was parking ya yebehu baby ade card be fa bi yebehu ye be ye police background check about you say we need criminal record bia enu nti no utu scan na 14 days obi nso a untimi enya 20,000 emfama no o no betima tua ne kakra eso 20,000 e be ma o car bacho ye nyaza ye visa sema ye nyaza ye visa ma na go through a usika nhye ye no wo nhyehyeye mo amu TV so amu hwe ne ade mo bebre mo aba ho ebi dia go through bi dia go through eno nkyere se yabo wapo car no nso ye nkrata atoso se ne ebe ya umfeli mesumi mfeli na mmara ne bechichiri ye nyina adwuma bi a medi ho adanse ye efiri meme nchen na ebe bia no me wo ho license and I always learn I have me nyina me go school me mfa me life ni agro enya asofidie no nko na me ye because I am blessed to bless others enti sei ena hyehyɛ ye netie enti obi bia wutie mi bia wiase ba bia pese otu kwan bia bra go same ventures ye will go same travel and tour and ye will go same car work and pay and a car rentals ni nyina ya register ukura ye certificate license ye di dwuma no mpacho nungwa kantamanto Great Commission TV dinum TV a wo hwe wo fie wo hwe all the 16 regions of Ghana wo hwe Great Commission TV no baby a ye cookie program no baby a ye yimfidie wo ye office wo no ehwa so ena office wo opeso tukwan ope car ni bi work and pay bra yegusu yi o yeguso eyi enti won so bra beje wo de 10 bi choki baby enti bra be register na emwa je number no 0244425804 0244425804 where you go same ventures number say a car work and pay what you call Uber Yango Bolt any the account will be an answer or person who took wine but your credible source Crawford now who is immigration officer BBD dance here wakod otues kaka de bisi na wonyai doctor bi nso otua bi wonyai nanka yenya adwuma ni ye anka a transport company be ka kire me se memma no sprinter ya modi kokumase ne sunwane ne adi memma no maako 5 football club bi second division team omonso frey se memma wo mo bus na se yenya adwuma yi a police fo ne immigration officers custom ni soldier fo bebre na ye work and pay ni bi ebi agye a omu free time omu de ye adwuma bi so agye ama omu wo faase nom enu nti no don't be left out ye wo be te obeba office ni enu aye san hwehwe ye no you go see ventures ti bo modern say obeba anything about o visa anything about car work and pay mpacho ye to ye safro nungu akantaman to Great Commission TV dinum Monday to Friday ye wo ho obeba 11 o'clock ekusi enwumere 7 o'clock ene Ghana a holiday enso so madam bewo office ubetimi akọ no from 8 o'clock friend book appointment neko na start your registration mo ampese mutua ne kakra no ye be mo account number utua tum ne dru 20,000 Ghana cedis we will give you a car you work and pay sana ete nyankopon inshira ewo baby a uwo bia. This is not a joke we enya goodie minim de maker
Ebushafo ya dama sese majebre atwen bia yedru no eye beyiwa no segment na yedru no aha ubeyiwa no ana wuyiwa no asam no ana ade no ya yebeka sa ade no eye papa na waya yebeka eye bone so na waya yebeka anope ye ko eye Ashanti Mantemo eye Ashanti region na ensem bia ebubo efri ehoba no eye enika kra onipa da seni bia se wudidi ewo bebia ya wo hwe environment no aya wo survey very well wo scrutinize ansa na watwedua ne wo ho edia na choba awodo a ewo oman Ghana mu no sebe ukoto fufu adi abetiedi banku ene ne yakeka ho a eya ye hwe environment no very well ansa ne atwaduane di ana video bi abobo afri asante mantem no areho na asami ye bekwa wie ye no menya wadwenkyere ewo so enti mesere sie bie eye phone lines na bomodian se wo de wadwenkyere ebeba na me no mi no nyina ye nyina ye didi wa bonteda ensuo ya de nu aduane kura aya ye nim ensuo no na ni se ne ate se sabi bula kura ne yesade aya nkwan de ama ya ye nim eno anse yesesa magi agum na ye de besi wo light soup nkatenkwan abenkwan ebunabunu sei eno anse yesagumo na mom obi betumi aka se maami aduane amekodi ye medi wie ya sabe ebusuamia na nopa hu didi ye ma rania magi na wase aguma na wo de behya magi o na mom wo hwe se ensuo na ye de ye aduane no eni te sen enchesa ye no aduane wom emu te sen onipa na oye aduane ne nsa ho ete sen owo hye ne nsa na ansa na ode ne nsa sabe ede wo horo nam ho anase opoto eye mekoni atosode an edegu enkwan ne mu ana sade mo nyina ya consider na endrada ana enene na nsa video popi efi eye asantimantemo efa eye KMA NFA MC ya owo asantimantemo eye honorable Richard Ofori Ajimabuadi okopie mo ewo bia eye choba eneduane fufuo abetie wo ho benku wo ho die ekeka ho na sana baby amame ne yaduane no ebusuafo bia na no pe hu didi ye wo fa video no ntoso mame ejanai bia ewo baby amame ne yaduane oni ne hye wo enti sabe so obi kura betwa aduane na odi na otewa na enkaboni afi oba no imagine public toilet oh sent agudwa efi ho ba no ne nyina maame ne consider ye se ebia me customers bebia metia me ton aduane ebia mo beto aduane enka no kura no ebetumi abo ewrem ema omanya yade ana ebia enkwan ye most time choba for no omunua na omoye ebi ho enkwan emia meko bebre na omo bia so etata ho so imagine say tafre efri aye ejanabia ho na ebeyi ne ho ato aduane ne mo yade be ya mani po bebre yade na so maami a operate choba yi wanjene eno wo eno de wanjene wo se enipa betime nya yade ef bebi oto ade ne wo no when you know na anope asema bibi san se sisi aye kase eye mayor edema asante mantem akwa mu ho ehu senya ensemi eko na asemi ma pese wo be kire wadwen afa ho isa se areho na asefim papa
omo ba ke me palo
areho na asefim
mo samakata mo
sama mo ejana bia si wo pa na to aduane wo nachi
mo sama mo sesi a Friday mo fo mo court
wo hwe eye data enketo a ededa ho oni pada seni edi cement cement so nyina so imagine enso na efem akon enfa hinenko when mo nyina ka no enso to a eyiri fa ye o my god ne mu no na efei omo ye aduane ne wi a enso fina eyi sabi aduane na se wo mu no no mo de begu enche hono mo a na ne kura ne nka eya ediban ano odene aduane asenso wo boaboa no de gu hono mo enka eya ejire mu ano odene enti be de na anipa enya yade we ama endrada ana enane nansen eye current metropolitan chief executive MC eye mayor Edima Asante Mantem eye honorable Richard Ofori Ajiman buade ekopie mo ho na okopie mo ho no ose why na operate sa ayi chobai Mon friend mame. Eni mani mi ya no, yesama maame no. Yesi ade ne court. Ese se baby a wo to aduane no. Eye nika. Enkoye kra. Na asema baby say why that this abia no e de maame no. Baby maame ne te na operate no, ne choba no. Why na de ho ma no. Na enkane eye MC ya na ho eye sampan. Ono na oye MC. A osep eye kumase. Ansa na eye ose esibe entry. Ono so serve ye. Awo 2021. Ana kojo bonsu na akwasi agimai. Ono so besom ye. Ana sisi ai agima buadi ana te so. Etimi bisa se maame no why na de sa bia no ho e de ma no. Why na maame no sa permit se kotena ejanan bia ho na ye choba na fasom eye asante mantemfo. Oh my God, ejuma ni ye ya na ase ye di agro. Ana ebi mu hye e na bribe nketenkete ne ye gie. Wa wo di me se baby maami e ba ye choba enye nika ya de na de baba isu ama ne kwai so nkotena no ye duane. E ka ni MC omra me yi na no. Sampan ene omo keka wo no. Omo me yi omo ano. Esa se wanu mu ina ka wo no my God na ye tumi koye de bia ye market time. Wonim se baby a wo di mama me e ho nye eso so nkotena no no aduane. E no si wo eyo nipa desani e na de ho ne ma no. Maame na kasa on to me fa ne pe enkotena ho enye choba. Eyo bi e na de ho ma no. Eti ana pay me bo eye current MC osaye mayor. Ewo Asante Mantem. Honorable Richard Ajimabuedi me bo na baso. Se watumi akopie ho eni mani ya no wo mama me no nkrata ya de ne court no mra me ya no enti ekodo wo ba omo de eho ne ma no no onkobo mudi e wo court onkobo omudi e wo court because yet means na o my Ghana mu na de bia sa o how way ye face ye say ye reset o my Ghana na you ye reset no ya de na ye reset ana Sebi odwene wa wonti ase se na ya ebi mu adwene omodwene efa enoma bi no odwene wa wonti ase wonim se bia na ne paniko to aduano no eya de omukopie ho no light super ya esi ho ye bia so ya gabam eti sabo bi fi eya ejana bia ho ana once na bi afi ho ebesi so a eya ya de once na aboa no obesi so pe na we fidi eguso eya yade ya che ubenya yade bi ubadwene wa wonti ase na yade we menya fehi ai onya yade ne fie obebisa ne ho sansem we nyina echa no pay bisa MC assembly no why na ma sa ma me to me krata ma ne kotena oye duane echa assembly na se bo amosobo ai Asante Mantem assembly na e bo amosobo so much me this abian ama maame na betena ma na ye aduane ofiti se oye aduane enye no enti ni nyina no assembly ni so hunu ya na every time maame sha se onua aduane ewo ho no enye no afa ni ehunu enti assembly no ama hunu ya na ye tua muka se munye adwuma na munye adwuma motem office unconcerned social media and yet so and anopa bia ewia akosi enimre abapon na at the end of the month no we expect say apai betua woka eye hard earn money and ye tua muka o mine sika o ye tax and ye tua muka na ye tua muka monko ye adwuma no so a monko tena ho no mu a adwuma na wo se mo hwe na mo ye ne ye no oh obi apede ba bia tena ye bo o mine fam ye bo mine fam I don't see my men to me or to on your Giano. Now come baby, it's a night be away, and now sabi baby, you giant night away, and you then you near Giano. Ja dear. As some of you beside say, and then you the one man I say, would ya a night be any no young we ye. Me nkoto aduane na me ni na sabi emfa me yam. Na emfa me yam. EPA fo mo we. EPA fo ewe he. Aso adwuma na eda hye mo san mo ye na mo ye ne ye. Eno ne asema ye bisa na no pa ni o. Adwuma na eda hye mo san no EPA any assembly no. Adwuma no mo ye ne ye na se sabi agro bi na modi. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ya besraw. Assembly adwuma na wo da hye mo san dia na omo ye o. Adwuma na omo ye o. Mosumeso ade I expect to say metu omoka. Adwuma na do hye mo san no reset ne besraw. Momo dia na hye wo ye fama ye. Esa say adwuma na do hye mo san no. No. Adwuma na mo ye. Adwuma na mo ye. Eno nti ma me no ko gina court ho no mo a. Wono mu a omo ho bon wasame mu. E wo so to me bon mudin. But this morning, me bo eye current MC in Abaso. So wait to me, I come more mun krata, e close eye chobaro. And the fun so why light chup ayi, gagba ma esiho, and cutting quine, and aben quine, and the gagba esiho, and then the fun ye close, koya before show, so we are not for call. Now no bush and concodi. Then mom, you do cocojina and branano. Na emrano anyway one more modwen say o man Ghana emra anyone I just one kem na wo ka adwamu pa de ho no be wo say emra e wo Ghana na no bede no nyonyonyo no and no bede no nyonyonyo no ene tara pa betimi afra e de wadwen kire aba e wo enseme ho aso ejana bia wo ye aduane eton adiana aso Bebia ye jaya nine ebushafo mo fan cheme mi anope wundi di. Ye aduane ohon ma ye phone line no eda ye screen so. Obetimi afredi wadwen kire ede aba. Number no eda ho no friend na fo wadwen kire efebra. Subo ne fembo EPA ara ye fembo assembly no. Why na ye for sa subo no fembo no? Ya fa mo se mo kwate ona mo ye adwuma no wotu o esu e na adwuma ni o ma gai na mu na nyame ye wadom na wonya baby ko sha adwuma no so e da hye wo nsese koye no na wo ye ni biala wo grow ntaban wo grow wings ene ya kahwea ene wute adwuma no nye TikTok Facebook ni enam se adwuma no mo ye na mo ye ni ye anka Sabia on mo fama mama me no so onkotena ho no onye ayi e choba e fe nsuma de hia mo asantemantem Debbie kra Hello caller, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello,
good morning.
Yeah, morning. Me Frefi Ashama.
Me pa cho we ni baby ya. O ka se fe.
Okay. Well, say at times you pay for person no money because so we should be a mama we a year aduane. Yare pa no de ma o manfo. Yare pa until some of find the cockot. I was so the cockot serious pa.
Yes. Subo ne mono.
I don't say.
Subo no why na ya fa mono.
Mama no na pelifona omode adwuma na show monsa no omoso na munyo mbadwuma ye nti I was a government no hwe na san pelifona nyina omoye omonyina afi ho because omonya mbadwuma omo ba adwuma na ma betena asi onkomo ko hwe enfo omo ho.
Okay.
Yes. So that was it.
Yeah, that's it. And so betimi afre. Hello call. Good morning. Hello. Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Hello.
Dabi.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Me pacho wo dey ni baby afrefi anope.
Bacho, your friend Kobe. Hello, what you mean?
Let's say on kakasa.
Your friend Kobe, me kase fra santriji. Agora. But your friend Kobe.
Yeti o kasa.
mekaze free agona na ma ai baby ade na sinu ma izesi na me de to won ntimi nim kurukuru ne kaza obi se wo kyerem baby kura ya wo
Okupase.
hello
Pacho ofra na watwe ho afi ayete.
Pacho matwe mo afiri ho na me bisa se me de to won che na me ti program for na ma nya kuru na ade no wo so no na pele ka me hunu baby kura ya wo no
Asante Mantemo ena asemu ne siye ena Asante Mantemo KME eye MC no ekopie ho ese yen close no esanse baby ma me ne to aduane no enye nika
yo
yes
ma asu baby nti ya se ne ko jira mara no o chechi de ko di ente ye aduane no wo no
that's pa enti mesre me pa cho se mo fra eya mo njom mo TV volume no anasa fi TV no na kasa fa phone mo fa kire me na yen koye ni enti why na yen fa support enfembo no hwe be bia maami enu aduane enkwan so eya nkwan yo ekogu ye mo a ebe telemo once baba fidie gu so tafra bi baba yi ni watom hello caller good morning
morning.
People tell you baby after fear no pay.
If I show program na me bas, in case me bas wo.
Kasa papa, yetio. Yetio kasa.
Me kasa free kuma se.
Yo. Me pa cho yetio, cho ho fit TV no ma be why. Cho ho fit TV no.
Yo, e friend na energy. Na program no yo, ade a me hu no wo ma mu ni se de e kosi mayo ye boda baso papa. Me say, what mene?
What you not TV no? It's as ma wo kan no.
What mene? Hello, what mene?
Let's see what kasa, but what you not TV no?
Me say, program na mpese me baso na me so me kire ma de kakra.
Kire papa yanko kasa.
Ma de ne say, EP for any KM for no. Any me bi o baby bia no. O mo na ma to me krata ma nipa eyimia no wo miamia bebre eninti se eba se ye chiri nipa no a ba bia nipa wo ma ne paper ene EPA for akonya ben no mutimi dem ekogeye a first na efre bi town council a nka first no problem samansaman ka wo ko rounds na nka wo ko hwe obi bia wo no aduane krata e de ma no ene ba bia wo no aduane we fata se ono ahwa na eba sa na se ye chiri nipa no a wo mo e ma no paper ma wotumi establishing na duane wo ho so ese do musu court no bi na aboa ma o ma Ghana bribe na wo mo gigi emma kwan ma nkofo eye de emfata ewo o ma ni no enna ma nyama ntimi nkoso no
okay
it is awchire ba ko na wo mo dipa wo ma ne tumi ni ya nche no na yipe fo so ese wo mo kohwe wo ma nkofwe na samansama fo so wo mo kohwe se e be sama nipa no sabe boss ade a wo yi onu kwa won timi nyane da anything yi esi na mu fo se wo ko rounds no mu ko e kwa na kwaje bribe ya mani pa no kwa ni wo na eduma na say ni pa so ko schools o ko schools a secondary schools we adade wo mu toilet ni adade ni se ko inspection
ya da
se nti ni de meti na kire no ko da se
honestly papa na bo asem so a I was say ye hwe ni ye papa public toilet e wo my Ghana mu me say sa wo ko bo wa ni ada yawo obefi wa abano na yade awetiti be 2000 yade awetiti no be 2000 but ye jisika wo man Ghana mu say yade ye ho ye wokwa wotua ka enti sika na wotua no e wo se yetumi de clean ho ma ahote ye pe ndro ano odin e de gu ho no mu a wo ra ho ma you feel comfortable na bibi bia okoye no wetimi aye na yasesa power kichwa bi kura sebe toilet cry yakon ni akoje keys ni akoje wo keys o ena ye ni aba mu ente ye dia ye beje ni asake omo jije sika no ente no pay me bi se EPA4 wasede ne sai aso obi ebe operate aye choba ana restaurant a edie inspection akodo no bodi go kwan so criteria be na mo use ansa na bodi sa ehwo na manipa no ama na operate assembly say wo man Ghana mu masede ne say kaneno ena ensamansama na wo ho na very active na nyina agiguye efe na KM Asante Mantemo omo revive it na say mo behwa video videos I would run a check social media. Sanitation won't send me, flood won't send me. You need a boy row fear. You ever bought a ball of shumwa, best somehow. Baby, now Jenny was share them. Oh my God, you better than your fire to my pay for. Obet me afraid you were doing china abba. I want you made so. Number no and other screen so. Baby, a mammy and near Gianni, and there's some at this year. Or more, Kumasan and Asantiment Temono. Care the closing it down. Then you know, say, a janai be a pan, a beer, a baby, mammy, ready, and on the share wall. And see, a soon one on one son and two, one zam. Ye best show. Santa would do a popano. Nobody did different and young what day. Me compare the idea and answer me quacotoya dear. You compare the anedi. And now you're quacotoya dear. And then of course my gardening. Town council for what you want to say. I didn't know what to die. I brought a mochi a ketria, I want my garden. Mochi a ketria, I want my garden. Yakoka na ye bibie wo ho. Yakoka na ye bibie wo ho. Me ye no aduane so ye gya nan wo ho. Chance na silver sa wodro kwa ye de no aduane no. Wo nim se ne mote. Hello caller, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah, no more.
Me pa cho we dey baby of refia no pay.
Ona na kwatu ni mfefiri kumasi.
Kasa papa.
Dedi ka no ye be da mose adomabaso ewo adwuma pa oye maye. Se nye se we a ewo video so aka me kura me hu se bibi koso afi zuba so ye be bono abaso ewo adwuma so a oye. Se de oye adepa ene yigina na chi. No kwasem pa no se edifa nkasa no adwen be na ededa abayiti. Sebi hwe baby a toilet wo. Na hwe baby a
your best stress obesan abba esan say o points that we making are very valid na hu nya papa it's momodi ana frɛ me pa cha ofra na wagina ye na nse ahoma no atwetwa sisi ene ade a it's ofra na wagina ye and na wo TV volume no so manembra fo na obetwe ho afi TV no na wakasa fa phone no mo e de akyerɛ yen ama yakoye nim enti ebisa e wan fom so a hello good morning hello.
Good morning.
Mepacho, what did you baby Afrefi?
Mepacho, you're from ya, make us a free Accra.
My auntie, ya.
Mechia, or tea for near her phone, ye ma more a near edge my palm more ye. In fact, near air cosono. Near papa. Oba Accra. Baby to say ni mane mamu bi. In fact, the course were no as a film. A dream be crampo a commodore pa, nanso uku pee hono moa. Esan say, Omundi honi into crampono, untimi a day, and told Janny bin wide, what did Stress no nasa, sama no ne course of pa no bijay, said no master to dia. Yemba, omumo near mapa, our moye. Omunko some monte that, Ghana for dear. Yenya starting to say any blah obey the baby. The slim penny phone say, Omonso Mojumani, no more fine yet, Sikaje, name or more discipline, and yet you man or my Ghana so, and fun to my pen fra, the Damas.
Yeah, that's it, papa, yeah, that's it. Hello, caller, good morning. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I'm Mansah.
Me pacho kasa, yanko.
So they're not making no question. Zumba, I did not ever before. Maybe besides, I didn't know that you treat. Said it. We are saying, I didn't mean not calling a pan, and said they are in training with a young now of any idea. And you couldn't chair, Libya, we are saying. The fever a janai. Emma a janai is quiet, and I didn't see a dear so. So abodi ekosimo abuano beta de si announcement ni bi won now it will see the announcement na kidi you see we dia me so aweja e de agu ni na obi a wo si adifita ono bi kidi system announcement de dia na agu na we dia agu na ni na wo no o si ade bia so aye ya na to be si ade so na abefra ya ne nko jida bia uko o pia bonte na wonyale doko si na yale bia ni bia okudi ye de tin ade kora ewu no ba ne ma ne obi kan ni ma no ade oba eniani bibira ye no ayi ya kuma sini ya bo abu ni e ma ne na o ni ha so yi sa konkon ni ade ya ni na firi wo ayi ka ba no so no pato bi bia o process ade no ti ba no e ye da bi ta ke ya da in still can up what you know that you may be so that could be not said you get good company that a dead I mean we can't get blue that we said the moon can be in a bottom a chance said yeah this is one union they do me I don't know the pan over only the 60 study you have to know once in a bounce okay ya pan your then we give me a baby something ya ni obo ya na mpebu ya ni pa ya ni anka avoidable no na be ya ni aye bi nti ni kwa no to kwa kom do obi anso na se betu do yes no akwa saba isi timi ko ke dem na akwa ya le we ya e question se ya join that na we can o de yes ade ni timi mi na hwe government to suna kan so no mo wura ma mo trete features ni mo dem mo wura adwuma zuba ya na no mo adwuma ya ni mo am se munye wura ba ko we e dona ba so penya me mo ano da mo nso ma
yeah that's it pa hello caller good morning anot no and someone another honomo honorable Richard Ajimai Body yeah that's it hello caller good morning hello
Morning.
me pa cho we be afrefia no pay me pa cho we ni be afrefia no pay
Me kasafi ashama efemi Eric.
my tio Eric
Majo me kasafi ashama efemi Eric.
yeah tio Eric kasa
I think say man dey hard dream pa san dia no some no. Hard dream pa so mo na omudi mama because o man no isi ni my basa o man Daddy Tonfui, Ubi Okadeni, but you be sick of a tongue when Oshawa, or when you meet, now so the rest were tongue. You know, I found the phone number and I would moment check it. In the count of the no, you can or Chanko could not, earlier. I couldn't taste it, now could you have 200 Ghana? It is so much of my. That's no more.
Yeah, that's it, pa Eric. So what friend or do I drink aba? More mo go trade dia near almost you almost pay a quantity no more per quality no you're very careful. Aye, baby I ought on your dan I get. And so pen do one into no akosho no akwaje. I je uto abetia 5 Ghana and kwai ebe segu swama no ye easy. Ye no say ya and am ni tini ade nyina na ya segu so jababam. Enti o per quantity no, o per quality. Hello, caller. Good morning.
Morning, madam.
How would any baby of Refiano pay?
Me bacho me kase free Accra.
My auntie.
Program na course in fact many ache ho pa. Me bacho ye frame me yaw.
Yetio kasa.
Program na course in fact many ache pa. Nebum me srem penifo ne se no master tea mo fa me politics mo fa me politics kura enipa no moko ni twasa mo sama na mo sama no me ye NDC ni MPP because ukun kurase se ya nkurase kura mpo ye neat eche kuru kase yemu nkurase ye neat eche kuru kase because first no na ensama no kurase ana no mo start edifiri
okay
mo be jaya kura timisremo program nso amoye no so mo nkoso na mo moso na enwurawura manfo adwene mu na ema ahotie emere o my Ghana na o my Ghana so timi nkona nim be damasepa
yeah that's it sanope wa frɛ ede wadwenkyerɛ ede aba producer betumi afa more calls ana mami hu na yenko yenim anote no ye bo KMA na baso papa santimantemo so wetumi edi sa adwuma we ede amayen MC ya osanso ye mayor ede makuma se honorable Richard ofori Ajimai Body so wakopie honomo na Yeah, what you closing it down. And I won't quite know why I want to wish your phone could be at the bar, Monfa. Monfa, anti Ghana, Momaya, ye, I told you I know about 10 years, you're very careful. Yeah, you're very careful. Woman for last caller on I for NC. Yeah, fun on I for NC. Hello, caller. Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Me pacho wodi ni baby a wo kasa free ma on no so kakra ma me why.
Me pacho me dey Aisha me kasa free chronom.
Ma yentie wa Aisha.
Otumfo Sadia we ya wo masha say it's very good. But my many so like star commercial places ni nkwa.
Okay.
Omunyam fenwe fiem. Omo hwehwe bola wa abonten wo mo adwaye no omunyam fenwe fiem ano odin I don't know why me personally mitimi pia no pa bia me take bia teen ananse bia me lope ene wo fie me pia me hu aduane bia me ntoni gese me san de ba fie nwumre I don't know why like me so comfortable with bia yetena security.
Okay.
And then me bad girl was just 10 years. Me di akola yi ko baby bi kra me kra last weekend di me kuma bi are na me ko sra no. E na me ye na duane ma no. Me na me ye nkwan no. Me de 1 cube gu wonu ni di cube mi di cube ofie. Me ma me ba ne ba se wo me di akoda na ntimi ani de no ka tell me say ye di cube gu nkwan ni. Me wa me ye nkwan so no ni around o.
Say wa kire no, wo di atete no.
O ka tell me say mama, me nti afi de ora kitchen ho a me huru ni ko no ni sanam ne me na so say mama, Maggie room, and I'm say, hey, what the other be about? And fear and fear has me and me banner yam where you bedroom fear by 8 and no more baby fridge more be honest and would dear. And Tiadi way no massage, you know, more man strong. Sebi commercial places no more fair refuse to say first no. Or more much a bola woman ni na yente won na more.
Yo, yada say Aisha say what they wadwen kire e di aba. Other for ha and e di be you no segments no ye di be say I believe say you na ye hia de. Mama ye very careful papa. E wo bia ye to aduane a ye di. E na mo so mo no aduane no aburonti. Ade na mo ye kura na mo de gum na mo de mix e gum. Monsa wono kura sabi wakwa ejana bia akoye bibi kura ba. O wo hye wonsa wan de be hu na do sanum. Nyame we hu. Eti mo ye very careful. Na wo abrabon na ye bono. Dako kama ebecho. Ebusafo edi no ye marka samafo ya Mansah betimi afra me MC ya Mansah. Aha, ene edi be yiwa no edi be si. Ye twa ye ho si ye ba. Ye be di Ghana komo Ghana ye yo. Ghana impoto. If Ghana kanko ye basisi ya enko be bia.
Are you looking for a place to stay? Are you a foreigner coming to Ghana or a non-Ghanaian resident that need a place for a short stay? Then look no further. Jessica's Villa got you covered. At Jessica's Villa, we have well-furnished rooms with fitted kitchen and an open-air ventilation. We have a swimming pool and a rooftop for leisure. We also have a serene environment to suit your needs. We are located at East Legon at Jirigano, right opposite former President J.J. Rawlings' residence. Call us on +233 205 144 001 +233 591 940 622. You can also WhatsApp us on +447 944 022 187. Send us an email on nanasapon70@outlook.com. At Jessica's Villa, we serve you nothing but the best.
Everybody has something come with or shemi summary. If you will be a Miamitia at the mouth of the phone. She said, you may be a Cassidy, if you Cassia a great commission. So now, you may dinner sorry, yes, sorry, I'm ye Pediam. Ye Yamacassi, Senya Paul Silas, it's your uncle to if but the Bible says at midnight, almost sorry. Now, they pray and they sing praise unto the Lord. The Bible says, Nanyami Pofo is Sunday. Yamin your pen, BBC or prison. And to me, someone coming with the Cassie Great Commission. So every Thursday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. And then the other side, or sorry, and the Cosona. A bro, sorry, no Cosona. I am Sabe Yamimadia. When Yamiba Besanima. And to be slow coming home, and do some when I'm coming home. Nami fa sorry we and nyame nkronkron fa me so for sorry we bro na obehye na me nya ni am did me di bro you from Reverend Stephen odon pon coming home e dia obetum dia from coming home every Thursday 9 to 11 p.m. coming home na ye nyame kese ye manya me your pa obema ye ni e dia no sorry e nyame ediane wan fa manya me a wo ha no wan fa manya me being so didn't pencil. Yami, bye bye.
Nhwehwemu ama yehunu se enam yensu asai na yenuane enye organic ntino se yedi nuane wei na yenum nso wei kɔ enipadue mu a yare bebre na de bre yen ne se nti Hola Savior Herbal Clinic ena mabode nhwehwemu akɔfa eduro bi abadwama nso a yefa ne Hola Herbal Mixture eduro ewuru ntin ene mmogem yare pen ena intiminsa se wonum Hola Herbal Mixture na ɛkɔ ni padue mu a ɛruru wontin ene mmogem na yare bia nso efi ni padue mu na mani padua no ahoɔden foforo wɔdɔfo entina se mayare nka wonto ho ansa watamusika pudu se wode kwasa won ho yare wɔbra Hola Herbal Mixture ɛwɔ hɔ edrui anwonwade eye wo ni padua mu ntino adraverfo carpenterfo ene dwodifo ene ganafo nyina agiatu sempo yakatro se wo yare no eye sunsum yare a fagidie na num Hola Herbal Mixture na wobenya wa yare sa
Kwajiru dio Herbal Shop ene pharmacy biemu etufo mfre 0240 409991.
wofra manane ba Ghana wo pe baabi atena emretia wa bi wo ye Ghana ni nanso wo hwehwe baabi na de uchato emretia wa bi ntem ma menkamfo Jessica Villa mawo esanse ho de atena ye kama ya wo mo bibia bi ho adan ya yesiesie mu ene kitchen wo mo swimming pool or rooftop and happen so woni ma hodo bebrebo a emo wani die no wasetena ewie pay Jessica's Villa ewo East Legon ajega no ye ne kane mampani JJ Rollins fie ene dim hwani mu eya fraying L plus 23359194062 and plus 2332051440001 ubetumi so WhatsApping L plus 447944022 and send your email ewo nanasapon70@outlook.com. Jessica's Villa bra ni ebe sompa ni ama watna ye papa.
For the master Majibre Ache Amaya Koji be you are no abba. Bibedri no Gana Komogana ye Ghana in Puntuo and a Ghana kind commerce says a fan our joining ya. You stream live over Facebook, YouTube, and your social media platforms. Apodo Akano Edino, a great commission TVGH follow, like you share. Naja will comment and will honorable. But me do comments on about Mr. Yan, some of Mama Aponte, na yen to me and King Kai and Femamu, na BBIF. Now, son, I mean, my pummy, but not say na ye di uncommon. And pay Mama Menda Abuafuasi. Sikafem or more and I saw ya say me de Ghana wodo jumedi ye de so if you kese so and I maybe so ya de benefit wo ya de bene how ya de bene ama wire basa stroke diabetes asthma poor blood circulation osisi na ya was spinal cord or however and I will be my yono ensisi ye Fishe Hola Savior Herbal Center na onboa ono dear doctor Hola eye bibidro and na odi 2 yade no ase efi honomo nti bomodia na hwehwe ne kira kwan na onboa omo eye ashaiman obe eye access bank no freno na onyo mundi ensa so na ma no eye 0240409991 efe 0200623038 and 0576 656 658 Enagard medicated toothpaste. Ope toothpaste e de tro say Emma was say no aya kamana aya kono okasa eni ka be mu a me pacho eye Enagard. Enkwada e de twi ebeni e de twi ukọ efie mu a aya twerere eye Enagard ene e de dwuma ho. Enti kopa bi na fetwi wo se woni obi hwa fetwi wo se na enye fefefe. Me pacho wo pedudo etu akoton enya mfaso e de hwe bushia akwanya no Ewo. Pepacho moye prempe mat. Adjacent health center behind Guelph station or su koye hana source ebe power FM osu e ho benya bi. Efe aya great commission upon sign mo. Ope ba ko mienu miensa kopemedu e ho so benya. Efe aya from global ventures Nance joint body road e ho so benya bi. O call them more ho e ho so benya bi. Frempe 4 e was 0244 425 804 0244 425 804 Go same travel and tour and air free. Wo pese wo tukwan ko amanone, eko school, eko ye adwuma, ana wo konsrahwe, wa kwentu onkrata asem hina. Fabedan air go same travel and tour na omomboa na bibibia enye fefefe. Bibi to say a student visa, a visitor visa, a business visa, tourist visa. Visa renewal, sponsorship bank statement for all visas, birth certificate, business certificate, and a passport. Go same travel and tour no metrim abua. Me patromo nungwa kantamanto. A great commission abron sign amo. Friend penny 4. I was 0244 425 804 0244 425 804. Go Same Ventures Limited so na air free opeka edaya work and pay opeka ato ede di dwuma ama bibia FFFA hweye Go Same Ventures Limited na omonsoto opeka edaya work and pay a eno hia no say ubenya o 20,000 Ghana cedis ede aba no wape guarantor no wankasa so waka ho na mode mo Ghana card na wape wo license aka ho na ode aba within 2.5 years ai why ka o na ye betetel kakakakra ama bibia IFFF. It's Momodia na ye Go Same Ventures Limited no omomboa. Obetumi afro mo e was 0244425804 and I say 0500151315. Omo a great commission upon sign am into you Go Same Ventures Limited na omomboa. Go Same Ventures Limited or suggest go simple na bibia IFFF. Ebusia Jumekwe Adam Sika Fem. More and I saw ya say, may the Ghana water to me, the soap and pay quickly. Mumma ain't try, see a bar, minima poundful, a better not see, Eddie Ghana and co. Yes, see ya.
Are you looking for a place to stay? Are you a foreigner coming to Ghana or a non-Ghanaian resident that need a place for a short stay? Then look no further. Jessica's Villa got you covered. At Jessica's Villa, we have well-furnished rooms with fitted kitchen and an open-air ventilation. We have a swimming pool and a rooftop for leisure. We also have a serene environment to suit your needs. We are located at East Legon at Jirigano, right opposite former President J.J. Rawlings' residence. Call us on +233 205 144 001 +233 591 940 622. You can also WhatsApp us on +447 944 022 187. Send us an email on nanasapon70@outlook.com. At Jessica's Villa, we serve you nothing but the best.
Everybody has something can be or share me summary. Maybe I will be a mediatia at the mouth on the phone. She said, you may be a city, if you cassia a great commission. So now, you may dinner your sorry, yes, sorry, I'm here, Pejanium. Ye make us send ya Paul Silas. It's your uncle to if the Bible says at midnight, almost sorry. Now, they pray and they sing praise unto the Lord. The Bible says, Nanyami Pofo is Sunday. Oh, my, I mean your pen. BBC will prison. And to me, someone coming with the Castle Great Commission. So every Thursday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. And then the other side of sorry and the Cosona. A bro sorry no Cosonos. I am Sabe Yamimadia. When Yamiba Salima. And to be slow coming home, and do some run coming home. Nami fa sorry we and Yami on Kong from so for sorry when drop. Now, over sin and Yamia. Me, I made you me deep blue. Your friend is Reverend Stephen. Open Pong coming home. A dear with me.
So much chair, how my chair abwa. Maybe every name be Ghana come Ghana ye your Ghana impunto if Ghana can call. Me penny not say and don't say ye babedi and common and there ye share a public tribunal bill no. Ye besase a historic nightmare revisited and now say a true justice mokaya na nseyamo and mashebedwem a parliament omo passe a tribunal bill no na ye hwe nim say his excellency John Dramani Mahama ebe asente na abeyemra ye say ye kitemu dedepa BBIFF. Yeah, that's sorry, Swa. Enkane Vice President Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia, and so Eddie Babon say, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Yes, Papa. Ebeya Kabil no Mesro and Fawusa and Shasie. Tie Ghana for Eshun. and sana obe take action bia we take and no ne and someone anope ye ba bedwene ho e wo ha efe AMA so omanya two new compactor trucks ebeboa na ahonedie ensem sanitation ho nsem bola esum ewo enkramantem na no de na no pay be so containers na car na ye aba no bin containers na wen eno so ye de bi be ka ho anase trucks me enu na de aba no eno ana ebeboa ama yakoye dem enti yasembre no mamenda openia anope me ne ba betwetwe nkomo na yenkoye dem Abdullahi Rahman Monda oh yeah, communication team member edema endi samadoko no amekono me manache na me manakwaba nefe yendi enkomo Rahman, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Bibi aboko
nyame adumo bia boko na onso
nyame adom. NDC for one year.
Oh, say NDC the party papa party na nyankopon ahwe Ghana for sale umabedi enokre na umobo mputudwuma ama Ghana for so one who I mean since the insertion say NDC ba power no on say ye de nhihie bebre aba na eboa from your school for no na your economy na your health na your transport all in all one will say everything is moving in the right direction since we came back I mean into power, and Ghanaians can all attest to the fact that we are working diligently to make sure that we live up to expectation. So NDC is doing so well and we are fine.
Right. Parliament passes Public Tribunal Bill 2026 in spite of minorities' boycott. TUC boycott by the minority. Parliament has passed the Public Tribunal Bill 2026 to establish a legal framework for the operation of the tribunals in Ghana. The object of the bill is to provide for the establishment, judiciary, composition and operation of the tribunal in accordance with the constitution and to establish the tribunal oversight committee. It is also intended to strengthen access to justice, protect the rights of citizens, promote due process and improve the efficient administration of justice, particularly in matters requiring specialized or expeditious determination. The bill was presented to the House by the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Emmanuel Ama Kofi-Boah, on behalf of the Attorney General and Minister for Justice, Dr. Dominic Ayine, on June 26, 2026. Now, Asami Yadasoria, His Excellence, the Vice President, Dr. Muhammad Bawumia Sebeyanka, Mampeni, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Conference Kakan Sana, was sent to bill on Shemuni. And appear somewhere ye be sana say. Public Tribunal Bill, a historic nightmare, revisited, and now say a true justice. Raman.
Yeah, so me da si bebre na one who bill way. It has been one of the shall I say innovative and novel bill that your judicial system will witness, because meanwhile bet magitum say over the years how your traditional courts I mean there is always the layers of issues how issues are being handled when it comes to some specific issues. Yeah, I mean among when so it is very important say what can the government do to actually contain this particular issues that is happening as far as our judicial systems is concerned. Okay, say you run a 2020 election campaign na already a manifesto mo me pese me kai Ghana mo say when you look at our 2020 campaign manifesto and our 2024 campaign manifesto, the NDC stated categorically that when we come, we are coming to introduce the regional tribunal, system back into our judicial structure. Why? Because it is not unconstitutional. It has been captured as part of the 1992 Constitution, the provisions that support the judicial services, that is Article 142 of our Constitution.
That's the 126 part?
Is it?
126, the article. Is it part of this?
Article 142 in the 1992 Constitution also mandate and stipulate the establishment of the appeal court and regional tribunals. So I'm saying this in conjunction to know that it is constitutional. Something, how can something that is in the Constitution be unconstitutional? Do you get my angle?
Yes.
And during the lead up to 2024 election, we went head on with the MPP. We presented our manifesto. The MPP presented their manifesto. Ghanaian way. And realized that they want the tribunal and other things that the NDC was promising. So does Bomia want to tell me that during the lead up to the 2024 election, he didn't, have a preview to what NDC was preaching as far as the judicial structure and architecture was concerned? As shall I say, as a useful opposition or as a useful candidate, you should know what your opponent is preaching so that you can counter it. Now that we are in government, we are trying to implement what we have promised the Ghanaian people in lead up to the 2024 election, and you are saying that the government should hold on because of your fearfulness to justice.
Doesn't mean the NPP party and their flag bearer, Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, doesn't have more facts about this.
Yes, that is what I'm actually building, because if they do, they will not be making utterances that they are making. Also, even Parliament, Judicial Committee of Parliament, your MPP members so what I say, MPP, and what will amaze is that committee chairman of the Judicial Committee of Parliament or your MPP ni. The ranking member we MPP ni. It's only the deputy committee that is an NDC member. Honorable Bidzeng, which is an NDC member. So Bomia Peso chair committee for say omu new omu juma ana. He didn't consult the Judicial Committee of Parliament before making that pronouncement. So understand me linkages. Yes. So it's very important. Say MPP cry are so disconnected that they don't even communicate among themselves so that they will all go with the single voice. This committee made proposal. Do you get it? For the acceptance of the Parliament, and that is where we are. Do you get it? Right? And when look at the tribunal bills. Look at the issue that is happening. Look at for how long does it take. It took the judicial service and the attorney general to have the prosecution of Chamomun to me.
So
it took 9 to 10 years, months to make sure the prosecution happens. Look at what is currently happening with the NSA scandal. Look at what is happening with the buffer stock scandal. Because of the backlog of cases and issues as far as our High Court and Supreme Court, that is why we are not seeing the expediency and we are not seeing the timely, adjudication of issues in our court. So these tribunals will make sure that we have, subsidiaries across all regions that will sit on cases like, for example, the Galamsey issues, that will sit on cases of, public official that has squandered state funds.
So it means that tribunals quickly or involving in Galamsey.
Yeah.
Delay our court quickly
Yes, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. You see, tribunal will make sure that all issues that is concerning any state incorporation of funds, Galamsey, and any other criminal cases that are listed to be tackled will be very fast and smooth. Because at that time we have a lot of tribunals or courts across the country that will be responsible for these issues. And look, this tribunal will not at any material moment stampede on any human rights of any individual. We have seen MPP making cases of the NPNDC era, say Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings brought this time and they were hunting people and killing people here and there. But they have forgotten that it's here Ghana, your democratic era. Your institutions that are existing now, that was not existing in that previous era. So we are in a different Ghana altogether. And people must not be deceived by what the MPP are spreading out. You get right?
Okay, well noted. Say what to me I explain actually say this tribunal court with atemwo yen delay was so any other. Some was saying say anka what to me case is anka that time no na bill ne asent here. Nanka senanka and delay our courts na there. Do you think, say, because there's no unity in the NPP party, that is why Bawumia enter me any on one casani team or more parliament, they are in charge of this tribunal, this SSM, when to many man communicating enough and not in Sawe Abana, that comment not me making Yanana.
Me say MPP akasakra ye me jinkra minti ase MPP musi muye I mean well organized political party now more structures cry and working interlinkages between your party executives, your flag bearer, your parliament and other staffs are so disconnected. How do you expect to build your base? Do you get right? Because I believe vehemently that in the inception of this issue, the first thing is that the MPP needed to meet their parliament committee first to understand the nitty-gritties of the issue, so that they can take a precise decision from there. But to what end? Your country way. We are calling for accountability. We are calling for transparency. We are calling for speedy cases to be heard in our judicial court. And what is the way forward? And even in his press conference, Minti Bibi said he has pinpointed some wrongdoing as far as the tribunal bill is concerned. He's not able to say that, oh, this tribunal bill, ASA. Their argument is premised on what happened in the PNDC era to make their judgment, which I think that we have moved beyond that. So let us, subdue this conversation to what is happening currently. That Ghana is in a democratic dispensation now, and there's no way that human rights is going to be impeded illegally without the proper recourse of the law. And even with the tribunal, when you feel that the judgment is not, in accordance to how you wanted, or it's not in accordance to what our constitution is to play, you can, seek for an appeal in the High Court. So what is wrong about this?
Do you think I was somewhat trying to send a son seeking for appeal in High Court?
They can. That is why I say if the tribunal,
because this is the time I was saying they have to voice out their grievances and near home and Sana president be accepted.
What I'm saying is that, for example, if they bring me before the tribunal court and they pass a judgment that I am not, comfortable with that decision, I can seek for an appeal in a High Court. But during the PNDC era, that wasn't there. So he said there has been some, amendment to
already.
Yes, there have been some amendment to the tribunal bill that will make sure that it also work in line with our 1992 constitution and our rule of law. And it is very simple. Look, I don't know what the MPP is afraid of. I don't know what Bawumia is afraid of. That he doesn't want the tribunal bill to be assented. But what thing I can assure them is that this bill is going to be assented, and this bill will become law that will bind all the citizens, and that will bind all public officials that is holding public offices or public title to be accountable to the people. Because look, if you are a public official, you should be ready to account for your stewardship. So they shouldn't be afraid. As far as I'm concerned, this tribunal bill is not a witch hunting bill. This tribunal bill, it is not a poisonous bill that is coming to witch hunt anybody. So they should allow the law to work. Do you get right? We gave them the opportunity. What did they do?
Well, this tribunal bill, to me, I reset on my Ghana cinema canon. Now, to me, I'm a mania the power Nyami Aduma account election.
Me see, NDC government, we are talk and do government. Me ready your manifesto promise 2024 no concerning the judicial reforms. And it states that support the Chief Justice to establish regional tribunals as provided for under Article 142 of the 1992 Constitution. It shows that people wait and people bought into this our judicial reforms policy.
This was part of your manifesto?
Manifesto, yes.
Okay.
2024. And we were very emphatical about this.
Which means are fulfilling the promises.
Promises.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and then the team and this party and make it say to me it means that promise to me are
fulfilling. And that is one thing about NDC government. We are not going to relent on anything that wouldn't immune to the benefits of Ghana or Ghanaians as a whole. So we are working everything possible to sanctify our judicial system, and that is what we are doing. And that is where this tribunal comes in. As I said, look, it's so disheartening that cases can be in our traditional courts, cases can be in our Supreme Court for years without being, concluded, or without convictions being done. To what end can we continue to pile up cases in our traditional courts? So, in the wisdom of the NDC government, we want to, diversify other platforms or other mediums to make sure that these cases are heard. And everything is done in tangent with the dictates of the law. You get it? So for me, the tribunal is one of the novel judicial reforms that will happen in our judicial system and our judicial architecture. So let's allow this to run. Let's allow this to flow for the benefit of the ordinary Ghanaian. Yeah.
So we bet me ama when power no be atna so as end this abai.
Oh, beyond that, say tribunal, no, it will not be the only scorecard of your NDC government. One say you ban your promise 24-hour economy, you ban your promises, say
the majority compulsory accuse it, criticizing, say, we promise 24-hour economy, but a bit more no much shall see on my data. And that promise that we make here, want to mean who will be in Sambina?
Hey.
Yes, that's what they're saying.
Then I'm sure the MPP so sorry, like they are sleeping, they should wake up and they are dreaming. So somebody needs to tap them. When you look at how things have spun as far as NDC we took over power, 24-hour economy, we have really dealt with it to the core. And we look at the institutions and agencies that are currently running the 24-hour economy, it will marvel you. Recently, the Secretariat of the 24-hour economy, released article B stating categorically institutions and agencies that are running 24-hour economy, the contracts they have signed that amounted to $3 million contracts that wants to roll out the 24-hour economy policies across all sectors, it will marvel you. So for me, 24-hour economy policy is working, and we are rolling it gradually. When you go to DVLA, some DVLA across the country, they are running 24 hours. When you go to passport offices, they are running 24 hours. When you go to port and harbor, they are running 24 hours. When you go to tour, they are running.
Which means it has come to stay.
It has come to stay, and it is a policy that we must protect at all costs. Do you get that? Because unemployment is now the greatest challenge of this country. And when you have a policy like the 24-hour economy policy that's come to change the dynamics and the terrain of employment status of this country, we shouldn't let it go. And as I would say, NDC is a government that prioritize the youth of this country and that prioritize job seeking and job creation in this country. So aside the 24-hour economic policy, we have rolled out most of our policies that we have given to Ghanaians in the lead up to 2024 campaign, and the tribunal was part of it. So Ghanaians way into it, we must make sure that we bring it into law to make them happy.
This tribunal bill, Modi Abe, it was part of your manifesto.
Yeah.
Well noted, Yajatu. Everyone say Modi Bar because somebody sanction NPP4.
How? Say you sanction NPP4. Your court be brave. Your court, your appeal court, your Supreme Court. We can use that to lash them. But NDC, as I said, NDC is not a government that is interested in witch hunting or political, shall I say, cat biting as far as our opponents are concerned. When there is an evidence established against you that you are engaged in wrongdoing against the state, you are going to be dealt with, regardless of your political color. And NDC, we don't even shield our own. President John Dramani Mahama, that we all know, doesn't shield our own. And we have seen time pass, or within this short possible time, people in the NDC that has been referred to Yoko for its investigation. And you know the investigation takes time. Do you get right? Investigation takes time. So let's give the needed time that Yoko wants to tackle these people. So many himself be say to so I needed to just clear everything before we come there.
So I say tribunal bill no babe wax and be ya and some kitchen be and shall on the one at the no and you delay on ya papa and say you don't go. I was it like a bed chair and son president was sent.
Oh, and for me, as far as the bill has been passed in the floor of parliament, and I don't know whether it has been forwarded to president or not, but if it is forwarded to the president, it is under the table of the president, and he judged with the council of members, council of state, and I mean, I am very so much certain that this bill is going to be passed into law to protect the taxpayers' money, to protect our environment and to protect our society from degradation, from the catastrophe galamsey that has bedeviled this country for years now. So for me, I know the president is going to assent to it, and tribunal is coming to stay, and tribunal is coming to make sure that there is swift, issuance of accountability and transparency in this country.
Mentioning of Galamsey, yes, and this for some of Mom Coffon be also into Galamsey. And he President Mahama, 10 time on that time, on the out in time, on Babu Bomutino, now a young Galamsey.
Well, as I said, NDC young condone wrongdoing.
I know.
Yes.
Modern Obama.
Mati say, I mean, MPP for about Joseph Yamin, Omubo Joseph Yamin, Omubo Abangamu. Look, I mean, these people, as I said, there is no any evidence to prove that. I mean, they are involved in Galamsey. If they have any evidence, they are currently undergoing investigation as far as Yoko is concerned. They should table that evidence to Yoko to aid them in their investigation process. I mean, they say they want fast. They should table the evidence as far as Yoko is concerned, and let's see how it goes. But as far as I'm concerned, say NDC there, Yempini and the Yempini China say wrongdoings. Apostle. No, not at all. Yen so cry.
I say yen penny and yen penny or china. But anyway, I am so. And Rano new Betty. And on a year casse, be must say, oh my gana, learning yejuma, but and then ye casse lawn. I just say, Ancho, the chung qua dia. Hey, wasubaya she, and only as someone ya kafa a tribunal a bill no na a Raman etra and Chebia His Excellency John Dramani Bahama ebe passe. Amanaba be a woman garnemo. As I answer no member power no or mototomoni man no or manifesto no shame. Nampaso ya passe parliament. It ye him say man penny edinensa ebe shasi. Na abeye emrakese e wo man Ghana. Now so I think say all the 16 regions no that tribunal a court no.
Yeah, regional tribunals, yeah.
Yes,
of course come on.
Ama entem ye fe na ye de obi be fi Kumasi e na ba Accra. Ye de obi be fi Tamale ye na ba Accra. All the 16 regions no ye benya e wo ho no mo na omotimi edi edwuma. Yanko ye next topic na so. Na anche bia na ye hu say Accra Mayor AMA for omanya new track amode besesa bola esum ewo oman Ghana mo ni titiriw Accra enkan poponi mantemo ene adia na enche bia na omokopa kai ho ntema. The Accra Metropolitan Assembly AMA has outdone 2 new refuse compactor trucks to improve waste collection, reduce the accumulation of refuse, and strengthen sanitation service across the metropolis. The truck, acquired at a total cost of 2.4 million Ghana cedis, were commissioned by the Minister for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, Ahmed Ibrahim, at a ceremony held at the AMA office. Speaking at the ceremony, the Local Government Minister, Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim, commended the Mayor, Assembly members, directors, and staff of the AMA for working together to improve service delivery despite the financial and legal challenges inherited by the current administration. He said the Assembly had previously been confronted with a garnished account judgment debt, unpaid legal fees, and several court cases, but had gradually established its finances and strengthened its capacity to undertake development projects. Internal local government. Government Minister Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim na eko commission na okopa sa compactor truck ni ready ama AM4 ewontuma Honorable Michael Pakpo anote ganyo bi ejire mu a oje trucks ni re said ba be adwuma ne nyina ne say sanitation wonsem ewo enkran popo ne mantem no ebefa ne timapa efra na bibibia ayefe na no pay asemo aye bisa ne say sa a trucks ya yede abey senia omakase ebeboa ahonedie ensem ewo enkran metropolis no me sure say yebeche ama and then kofa wa ha sene bebe boa ebi wo ho but ye bi abeka ho sene bebe peja nemu na ye bisa say sa trucks ye bi abey bins ahodwa e wo se de ka ho aso e wo ho anani ho because yes channel Raman obekaya na ye the bola container you see maybe say nungwa ha you see enti wo teshia yesuma koto bola no na wasua bola no ba be hwegu because nungwa na big in the container no e wo enti ho ma na tracking omuso mai den abehwegu na omode ko efie na ade na e wo beans omode ma ma be and then a Zoom line so that private ones so you register then you get it now what say
so Accra Metropolitan Assembly as one of shall I say assemblies that has enormous responsibility on them, looking at the geographic location of where they are and the population of their jurisdiction. They have a lot to do. That is why a little issue or a little raindrop in Accra, then the whole place gets flooded because of how congested Accra and East Metropolitan is. So very important say AMA alongside your central government want me ashishie ye now umutotu compactor trucks to strengthen your waste collection as far as the assembly is concerned. It's a step in the right direction, and it's a step that me use to appeal them to extend this to other assemblies across the country so that Ghana becomes cleaner and waste free, even though we cannot totally eradicate this issue, but we can actually help contain it. So for me, I think it's a step in the right direction. It must be commended, and also it is now incumbent on we the citizenry or we the inhabitants to make good use of them. Because even if government doesn't provide you a bin, it does bin your house, but you in your own wisdom you should get a bin in your house. There are improvisation. You can improvise a bin. You get right. Some people use baskets and they'll have rubber inside. You can also improvise a bin so that when it is full, you can go and dump it at where the refuse dump to make sure that we don't throw waste anyhow, that when it rains and flooding comes, you now be insulting and blaming government whilst you fail to also do your responsibility, or you also fail to do your part. So this compactor trucks, for me, I think it should be encouraged. More should be procured, more should be added and extended to other assemblies and other MMDs so that together we can actually solve the sanitation issues that bedevil this country for a while now.
What's your community's been this tracking? A bit me a survey if you have an idea about it.
Nobody
about house. As we speak, name communities are a bit me a survey and a daily collection and you do to Medina. Mammy found Madina, and you two more no areas burn our a day no to me over to me are collecting a refuse and we'll sanitation because all I won't cry.
It's no matter. It's so much growing na monkola cry na monkola cry. Yeah, so did you cry?
Yeah, clean up exercise. Me say that was Sunday circle say more na etimo. Me say na wey uton abele ebro na ya no no. Ha wo to me say madam na we gina ebro wo ton ebro bola wo gina. Also is here na I am my go how. Na me say hey.
You see. So yeah cry your responsibility as citizens of this country to take our health and our environment, issues in our own hands. Because you have to mean blaming entirely on government. Say government, what government is doing his best to make sure that these issues becomes, a thing of the past. And this, tracks, I think proper roadmap and proper, a working channel must be drawn so that we know that, this morning or tomorrow it will be at Nungwa, or tomorrow it will be at Medina, tomorrow it will be at Circle, so that people will prepare that there will be trucks that will be coming around to take this waste. So they'll gather them and they'll come and pick them. So I think that we very soon I'm certain that we'll hear from AMA on the roadmap on how the trash is going to be collected. And I think that if we have old ones there, I think they should let us know the areas that are demarcated for each of the tracks to help in our waste collection, and I think it will help us a lot as a country.
With the local government to become commission contractor tracks, other regions also met me a benefit, also many tracks maybe sanitation, because and what's the say a crap there? And clean. Other regions, do you think so also on met me in your tracks maybe now sanitation?
Yeah, certainly. They will get. And one thing I read about the commissioning of the trust was that it was a partnership. It's not solely a central government that gave the trust. AMA also supported in the procurement of those trucks as well. So if a region who feels that yes, sanitation in my region is a priority, then you must commit resources in your own way to make sure that you get, if not these trucks, you get other, equipment or other materials that is needed to make sure that your region or your environment is clean. And we pay sanitation levy. We have something about sanitation levy, and some of these levies, is supposed to be used in taking care of our sanitation issue in this country, and we must make good use of them. So I think, and I always say that, look, it's high time. I'm from Saboba. It's high time we bring back, an initiative called Samasama. I don't know whether people know Samasama. The town council, yes. We'll bring back town council. I remember those.
I know Samasama. Hey, Raman.
Yeah. Maybe the name. It doesn't. The name might be different because our place we call it Samasama.
Yes. But we were calling.
Yes. During that time when Samasama was coming to your area. Your mother, your father will be chasing you to pick brooms and cutlasses to sweep and clean your environment or where you stay. But this time around, those things has faded away. I think, even if it is there, I don't see their work again. It's high time our local assemblies, revamp them or bring them back. One way or the other, they were helping keep our environment clean.
Yes. They are doing the sanitation, KMA boss and the team. The military are almost sick those are almost to me and cleaning or more environment or more compound here. Yes, some say from Kochina and Rano. This morning, there's a video be popping out from the Ashanti region. Choba operator be all year a war. Sabi public toilets. And KMA me as a minor. Because KMA to me a revive it. Accra,
we must follow suit because we must follow suit. We cannot. We have to revamp them, and it's high time we ask necessary questions on their whereabouts because, and I know that all the districts or all the shall I say assemblies in Greater Accra have some this team or group of people operating. So it's very important. We must have that conversation to make sure that they are back on their feet and they are working. Because look, it's serious. The sanitation issues in Accra, not only Accra, but I'm speaking at Accra because I'm here, is so serious. When you go to our cities, especially when it rains there, whole. You are walking and you are walking alongside with waste. We don't even know what is there, but you are walking and you are walking with them. So it's high time we take, necessary steps to cushion and make sure that these issues become a thing of the past. And look, we must take drastic steps. And another thing is, our educational reforms too. We must be deliberate on this issue that we can instill some kind of sanitation commitment on to our education reforms. You get it? Look, when we have subjects or topics that talks about citizenry and discipline on how to take care of our environment, so that the young ones growing up will know that when you drink water, you don't need to throw the waste around anyhow. To instill that sense of belongingness into them, it will help. And we have something like sections during primary school. And we have a section green, yellow, blue. That when you go to school in the morning, you have to sweep. If you don't sweep, they'll report it to your section master. Section master.
Private schools, they are into it.
But
of the government
to sweep your compound, the demarcated compounds for each student in the school, and you sweep. But now, I've not seen the last time I've seen a student going to school and holding broom.
Oh, they do.
To holding broom when you ask them, I'm going to sweep my plot. Well, as I said,
mommy.
Yes.
I say I felt broom bro. And the other Jenny Scow, Mansah.
So that they want to instill that sense of discipline in our young brothers and sisters that is growing up. So when they grow up, you will not depart. Even Bible says that teach a child how you want him to be what to grow. And if when you grow, you will not depart away from them. So I think it's high time we need to. There are something small we need to do. And to revamp all these things that we have to, do that.
Education is there all right. Yeah, educating. And then Rebecca said we have to start educating the general public about sanitation and what they want. Don't you think that a act and I am on way?
I say, me see.
Because push a flat issue there is or the same bet me could not the big gata water bodies now Ebola. It's a education and called down to them now say yes
I think conversation we better tackle on two angles. Education, some of them really lack education, and some of them too is their indisciplined nature or their unwillingness to learn and also to protect the society. So some of them we need to actually beef up education and let them understand the importance of keeping our waste safe and also trying to recycle our waste as well. And there are some too that deliberately say ha abaino community for no. So government must also take deliberate and intentional sanctions against those people. That is why I say we must have people that will be in charge on monitoring to make sure that people actually comply with our environmental laws in this country, so that anyone that is found culpable will face the rigors of the law. Because it's high time we must crack the nut. It's high time we must bring people to book. And look, when we have a scapegoat that Rahman is sanctioned because he threw it will serve as a deterrent to people, to make sure, even though some people they don't care, but I know that there are some people that will heed to this call, that will heed that me too. So me person me call court, me person me cheer fine way. So I will make sure that whatever I do it in accordance to the law. What does it take to just pick a bin from your house and throw it at the appropriate place? What does it cost? You just want to do anything anyhow just because when the flood happens, it seems like it will not affect you. Meanwhile, when it happens, everybody will be involved. When there's outbreak of cholera, it's going to affect everybody. So why is it that we cannot protect ourselves and protect other people too as well? So this high time government must bring strict sanctions. Our metropolitan assemblies must revamp the necessary quarters or unit that is in charge to ensure that this sanitation issues becomes a thing of the past, and other people will learn from those that will be used as a scapegoat.
Do you think say the tax force in the can build the resilience?
Certainly, that was people can say your military, or when we see tax for people wearing uniforms. Yes, true. Do you get right? That is why I'm happy that government has actually, integrated that tax force into the flood tax force.
Blue, whatever.
The blue water guards too is there, and the one led by the military. Brigadier. Yebua.
Yeah.
That is going to lead. Massive demolition and re-mitigation exercise as far as the flooding issue is concerned.
Yeah.
So it is a call in the right direction that we must bring task force, so that when people now know that there is task force that is ensuring or responsible that sanitation issues are kept well in our locality, then we are good to go.
Finally, your final submission, then we end the show.
Yes, so I will touch on the tribunal. Look, MPP, a political party that is so jealous. That is so jealous of the NDC. When you say Jerry John Rawlings, that propounded the current 1992 constitution that we are using. And MPP, they are people of selective convenience. If this article favors them, they are okay.
But it doesn't.
If it doesn't, they have an issue with it. Yes, and they have, MPP has never brought a policy document that benefits the entire country like what we have the 1992 constitution do to this country. So they are, I can say, they are just being selective convenience as far as the tribunal is concerned. And this tribunal bill is constitutional, it is legal, captured under the 1992 constitution, clause article 142 of our constitution, and we must at all time uphold it, at all time make it a material thing to ensure that accountability and transparency as far as this country is concerned is taken to a different level. We have seen the traditional court, we have seen the Supreme Court, we have seen the appeal courts and how cases are handled and the delayers of cases that they said Aura is dead. Why? Because the delayers of cases in our Supreme Court, we cannot question how legal issues are done. So it is high time we look at other avenues of diversification to make sure that issues of this nature are expedite, issues of this nature are fast, and so that we all can see justice at the end of the day.
Okay. Then on the
for the Accra Metropolitan Assembly, the compact trust, is a call in the right direction, as I stated earlier. This, initiative must also be extended to other regions or other assemblies that, have issues of sanitation crisis, greatly, so that, the prevalence of, diseases can be lowered. Because when there is an outbreak of cholera, when there's an outbreak of any disease in this country, the burden will go and fall back onto the government as well. So why can't we take the primary steps to ensuring that we don't reach that point where we'll have those outbreaks, to curtail them at the early stages? So it is a right, call, and it is a call that we must protect at all costs. And these tracks, there should be maintenance culture. Ghana, we have something, because we procure these tracks, so there should have maintenance culture that we need to encourage. Yeah. Exercise.
Thanks so much for passing through this morning, Abdullah Rahman Mwadan, your communication team member, Edima and Samanyo Kono. No pay, and then that's not say Digana won't come more efa a tribunal bill no and says say Mashabejamo a person here His Excellency John Dramani Mahama a bear sentence if you have a embra or manganemo if you share a year tracks me noa a Accra a former Saka local government minister Ahmed Ibrahim Eco Commission at the mom when you hear them say, the reason why I tell you the tracks they call no, you be home as soon fast war. You say sanitation wants them, I want the dear wants them, send a back cost 3 years. I want, yeah, share anyway, me Michael, Babu Alote, honorable, on far a year timetable, and Abonte, and near home, send me a tracks way, a best serve her, maha, a be also that, I the back hona, Embra Bontentem, na ye home, send a bear, Accra. ebeye net efe so manin enso hwa eye local government minister besere other regions no ma omo so enya omo de ententem na ye hu hawa ebe fa so na bibia efe eye town council for no sama for no so omo san embra back keme ahyase iti omo mbra back na omo meboa na tax force akodo no na awone de ensem no enye adwuma obiti ho on de say wetwi na so on de awone de ensem na kan emfa no obekọ so a de bola no egu ayagata na kai hunu say oh my Ghana emra ewa ha abushafo aha na ye de Ghana wodo dwumedie no ye de besi anope mamenda wa wo hwe yen ase oni wa ye ni ho a wo so ni ho enti se na de bia no mo gibre na mo tena se na mutie eye Ghana wodo dwumedie so efiti anopa no so ebesi sabre a aka eye 4 minutes na ye 10 abana nondu abono matena se ahwe dwumedie wa wo hwe ye da wase papa nyame nhyiraw mo so amofre ye nyame nhyira mo papa se dane den na ye betena se na de dwumedie de so mo amofre e kire mo adwen e fa ensem especially e fa eye ke medie ho yakwachi ana yasama eye maame na ote sabe ejana bia ho enwa aduane emma omono me pacho ukodidu aponte ya no ayahwe wate isanse environment no eye bibia eye hadwen bo ana silver samu ye aduane wo unnim se ne mote obi o ma workers no twa omuka o enti omo so de bia no mbe no ade ne mo ye fikura na obesesa nam nagu wo ba kwato aduane no wudi no enam no ubom a ebo ha no tie wa ha what to skegu and mo so a mo de mo say ye pe quality no ye pe quantity no mo ye very careful so ba kwato nia enye edia o kire bi na akoye telemo Maminda production crew no ase na lamle lamte baby obia erade and saw ya de ntem na beka ho na yembo edwuma na yenkoye nim oye ye producer na assistant Joyce Mansah Joyce abon homo dem papa enti ye dana se ye da MCR ase na ya opare na Mr Andy Grant nyame onhira mo papa mo danda nyame mai efe camera Kingsley ye dara se so beka ho ehwe danda cameras no de mai na bibia FFF mame na Shafatu Muhammad ase Jerry Kofi Jerry ase so be ka ho emagauna modojumedi abeye krabahwe yada Mary ase Theodora ase eni obibia oka ho emagana modojumedi no aye krabahwe mame nda aye kofa by ase Chief Apostle Joseph A. Jackson, Papa, who she fi Canada, or what the insure not to condemn na on your case, meda managing director ase, or so a executive producer at the Maye, on some story cinema or show ye and sana yet abba. Georgia or hine wasa, maybe over be and then make a so higher, and down so latte. Mammy, Yamisha Wati, no your case, Yammy out much same time, same station. Yet again, I order to meet the best so. A dear me so. And Mark Sama for Yamasa. But me friend MC Yamasa. What do you say? No, my son, so Ediamo. And Koyenia, me Mansah me. Show what ye. Now, oh my God, and brow. Background.